This channel is sponsored by Loot Crate, the monthly subscription box that's always filled with surprises for gamers and geeks alike. If you're interested, go to lootcrate.com/hawk525, and after choosing your crate, type in promo code HAWK525 for a 10% discount. The link and promo code will be in the description box below. Thanks guys, and hope you enjoy the show. Alright, it's been a hot minute. Thank you for tuning in. This is the 94th episode of the Hypecast. Welcome. We purposely held ourselves for a week because we wanted to just let Tokyo Game Show play itself out. So that's why we took a break for that week and see what happens. And we definitely have some stuff to go over. Half of it will be non-TGS, and pretty much a little more than half will be TGS. So yeah, we definitely have some stuff to go through. So we'll do our best to be concise about it, but you know, lovely tangents and stuff like that will be inevitable. So we'll see. Anyway, I am your host, Sean, aka Hawk525, as always, and tonight I am joined, at least initially anyway, by MichiTakeda, as always.
Yay!
Oh man, you were excited, right, for TGS? You really wanted to.
We saw fun things.
Yeah.
Some things are not. I don't know.
There's some interesting things, but I think overall, it was alright. There were some good ones, but it was alright as a whole. I would say it's kind of on par with E3, if I'm going to be honest. Because there were some exciting ones, and then but the rest of it's just you know. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe when we actually start talking about it, our energy will be a little more higher. But anyway. But yeah, it was a smart idea to you know, take off the week for Tokyo Game Show nonetheless. So anywho, let's go over the non-Tokyo Game Show stuff first, starting with Tekken 7 Season 3. So the update came out not too long ago, I think a couple weeks now ago. Yeah, September 10. So the update came with Zafina. I believe Leroy Smith will be coming in later on this winter, and the update came with a lot of stuff, a lot of little things that people wanted, and but most of all, of course, we had patches for characters, right? We had some buffs. We also had some nerfs, of course. I can tell you that Geese got buffs, and Kazumi got nerfed like no tomorrow. You know, things like that. My character, Jack 7, I think might have been adjusted and been normalized. But I don't know, we'll have to see. He does more damage overall with combos, but when it comes to single hits and pokes and stuff like that, it might be a little lower, I want to say. But he does have more combo potential, for sure. And his combos, the new combos are just, pretty cool. I would like to try to, take the time to, sit down myself and just mess around with Jack. Just for that. Just to see what I can do with him. But yeah, other than that, pretty exciting changes. Even from a visual standpoint, because, everyone got new combos, I think. And there's been some stuff with Zafina. Zafina can potentially be up there. I don't know. It is definitely still early to say. But you know, we're still waiting on Leroy Smith, the black, possibly blind Wing Chun master. So yeah, Pretty cool stuff. I do want to before we move on, I do want to show one thing from this. I believe it's there we go. From Anakin, who messed around with Jack when the update rolled around. Very prominent Jack player and one of the best in the US. I think.
Side note, you don't have the screen share thing again turned on because
Oh
you
yeah,
had to
because I had to
restart.
restart the computer. Right. God damn it. All right. Well, you didn't miss. You didn't
Everyone
miss.
else can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So Michi can see. Now, I'm about to turn this on so that people can see. I believe. And let me see. So you see the Twitter, and let's get back into it. It should be around. No, not that one. Aha, there we go. Let me just full screen this. And let me just start over from here. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Twitter. Oh, man. I mean, it is better to play it in the smaller. Hmm. Come on, Twitter. What's going on here? So yeah, so you weren't. So he did that 3 times. You will only be able to do that once, but now he can do that 3 times in a combo, which is really cool with the arms like straight up. And yeah, so he definitely has like more wall combos going on, which is good. Does nice damage. That's a new move right there. New target combo at the ender. And at the 99 damage with the wall. Look at that, 103 damage. That's like big. Not many combos from Jack was able to do that much damage, unless you like put a lot of work into it, I believe. But so yeah, that's a little sample of what characters have to offer. There's some dumb shit with like Law. For example, he does the backflip kick, even though he's facing the other way, it still launches the opponent as if it was a normal hit, which is really weird and fucked up. So, anyway, that's all I had to say about that.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Also, let's say if a certain other fighting game fucking I don't know the word for him. South Fox showed his first video of him playing Zafina, so so much he plays into Tekken. He said he'll play Zafina. He loved her as a character.
Interesting.
And I'm like, that'd be interesting. Yep, he finally got to play in Savina. He posts his first video from like good old PlayStation Store. His streaming setup still uses PlayStation Share.
You know, I'm really surprised he doesn't have a PC like set up for streaming, which is weird.
I think he does. Is sometimes like I don't know. I think it's more because he's offline and stuff, and
He
I
wants
don't know.
he wants his tech to be in secret. I get it. I get it. But anyway, what's not so secret and some say dumb in this little debacle that was going on for a couple of days, not too major, but I'll put this back
Oh
on.
my god.
Yeah, it's the PlayStation poll that they put up after initially saying that in an article that the X button is actually called the the cross. And yes, people can see this. The cross. Because I know in Europe for sure they say cross whenever there's an X. It's like a very European thing. I don't know how Japan is when it comes to that. It might be cross. Because a lot of terms derive for English stuff is from European English rather than, American English. So I'm not surprised if it's cross for them as well. Actually, yes, they did say cross, because I remember Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So there you go. Michi, did you want to say anything about this?
I wanted to delete this after I saw it. I'm like, we're really gonna talk? Okay. It's my opinion of it. It's like fucking X button, one, fucking whatever the fuck. I don't. Dumb. Tomato.
Yeah, essentially what it is. It's just call it what you ever want to call it. I thought it was funny though that PlayStation themselves wanted to officially call it the cross button, but not here in America. That's not how it goes, man. We don't cross that path. We go by X. We go by X. So yeah, for us, it's the us Americans, it's the X button. That is true and set in stone. But anyway, what's also set in stone?
There are moments in the video games industry
is
in which a game publisher says something so utterly moronic and stupid that it becomes memorialized forevermore. And I don't have to tell you that EA's sense of pride and accomplishment Reddit response will forever live in our hearts to constantly remind us.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. So, if you don't know already, that's Young Yeah, breaking the news that EA actually has a world record in the Guinness books. Not for great reasons. They actually got the record for the most downvoted comment on Reddit. It's in the records now. So there's a screenshot right here, as y'all can see now, of the little stanza right here. So at the time of the record, there has been 683,000 downvotes. And it was in regards of the Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker debacle, I guess you can say, for Star Wars Battlefront 2 during 2017. When they were trying to respond to the players' complaints about the ridiculous requirements of unlocking these two characters, at least.
It was start of the loot box war long ago.
Indeed.
A time far, far away.
Indeed it was. That was indeed the starting point of this entire kind of Cold War, you can say, with gamers versus, AAA companies who want to support egregious practices with loot boxes. The latest, and worst thing right now, as of current, is the whole thing with NBA 2K20, right? And they had that trailer of just nothing but gambling, of slot machines, pachinko, you name it. And this is in a game that's rated E as of right now. And they even came, the ASRB, I believe, or someone came out with an official response, and it's just like not, I guess you can say, what people wanted to hear, to say the very least. So, basically, they are allowing for companies to break the rules of regulation when it comes to the ESRB, because usually this level of gambling is not rated E. It's rather like at least T, but definitely somewhere around M or A. For adult. Which I don't think we've seen in a very long time, but I think that's appropriate for either of those two. There was one with Pokemon. People kind of bring up this example. I forget which version had some sort of slot machine sort of thing going on, so that's why it actually got a T rating, I believe. At least somewhere down the line. So even a game like Pokemon went through regulation like that, but 2K games, man, I guess they don't give a fuck, or ESRB don't give a fuck either. So yeah. But yeah, it all stems from the world record of the most downvoted comment on Reddit, thanks to EA. So yeah. Thought I'd bring that up. It's like you're forever in the books. You're forever in history for like the worst reasons. And I guess it is appropriate for EA, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's a world record for downvotes. So, if you don't have any further comment, we can definitely move on.
No.
Yep. Yeah, it is what it is. It's EA. It is EA. Anyway, let me turn this off for a moment. Up next, we have Ikumi Nakamura, who was featured on stage during E3, representing the Bethesda published game. That was pretty unique, right? It's like very foggy, but it was whoa, why is it? Oh, sorry. There we go. There's the tweet right here from Nakamura herself, that after 9 years as director for both creative and art, she decided for herself to move on from Tango and ZeniMax for some reason. There's no clear statement or anything beyond just, oh, I want to do something else, So, man, oh yeah, there you go. Ghostwire. It was like right on the tip of my tongue. Ghostwire was the game that she was currently working on, but I think in the past she did work on Evil Within, Okami, and of course Bayonetta before Ghostwire Tokyo. Yeah, again, there's really no like reason that's like, oh, she had a conflict with the company, was it Bethesda or whatever. or anyone else at the table. It's just I decided to quit is pretty much right now the reason. But I think she will eventually, follow up on this. But for now, she wants to do something else, and people still like her for some reason, other than her presence, her passion, of course, for whatever she is, a part of. And beyond that, all I can say is, I wish the best of luck to her. I would love to see her talent for, another company, and we'll see what, projects can be made from that. So, anyway, meanwhile, another sort of similar thing. Not, I mean, it involves with another former worker of another game, prominent video game company. But this is we're talking about the former Nintendo of America president, Reggie Fils-Aimé, who was very popular within the Nintendo community and fans. A part of the memes and everything. He, always presented products with that, that drive and stuff. Who was able to really put that on the market. Really get it going for a lot of products anyway. Anyway, formerly known as the president of Nintendo of America, now he is going to Cornell University. He's going to teach there. So yeah, I brought this up, or I put it in the doc, and because I thought it was interesting, that's the idea of someone like Reggie Fils-Aimé being a professor. Is really cool. More specifically, economics and management. So very appropriate. I think he'll definitely be able to be a great teacher. Of course, there is the whole thing with professors and teachers in America of how they have to deal with things financially, but I think maybe college professors have it a little easier, but I definitely could be wrong. But it's definitely hard to teach in America and be reasonably be paid for, from what I've been seeing nowadays. So, a while back, when I was in school, it was already hard for a number of teachers. And I've seen the result of that, where teachers had to move to another school, or they had to get laid off or something like that because of budgets across America not being on par of things. But anyway, back on this, I believe Fils-Aimé will be a great professor for a university. I would have loved to have him teach me about economics during my days in college when I was when I had to fill my requirements for economics and stuff like that. So, did you ever go to college, Michi?
Yes.
Yes.
But I did. Let's not talk about student loans. I still follow you to this day.
Sorry, what was that?
Let's not talk about student loans. It's still following me to this day.
How would you feel if someone like Fils-Aimé came to your school and became a professor?
I don't feel about that in general, because that was never towards the course of where I was going, because eventually I ended up in liberal arts, so I don't know. It's a weird subject in general.
Right. But don't you have to do at least one economics class just for the college standards? But
Basically, economics. I think it'd teach something a little more up there, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll bounce across between like different levels of economics, but they'll probably, once they know what he can do, they'll put him into this one economics or in slash management class, and then he'll stay there for a good while until he wants to move on to the next thing. So, well, I personally feel he would have been a cool person to have as a professor, at least, because I met some really cool professors in my college life, and they definitely taught me a thing or two about whatever it is. So, having someone like Reggie would have been awesome, and I definitely wish for the best for Reggie, and hopefully Cornell University can have a great time with him. I'm pretty sure there'll be like an awe, at least for the gamers anyway, to be in his presence. So maybe they'll actually go to economics class because of him, But other than that, quick little news, I guess you can say. So anyway, let me just turn this off. Next up, is gonna go into a completely different direction. Because it involves with KFC. As they are trying to do an official anime dating simulator with Colonel Sanders and other characters? What? KFC, I know, has been doing some weird things on the internet, for the sake of social media and trying to stay relevant in today's climate. But an anime dating simulator? There is a video I do want to bring up. It's an opening for it. Dating sim. Yep, straight from the channel. Let me just there we go. And it's available on Steam. It's so weird. So yeah, that that is the opening. How do you feel about that, Michi?
Well, we don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be nice about this one. I'm like, I saw that. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Exist, whatever.
I think it's safe to say that none of us are going to be playing it, but it's just weird. It's like, why? A dating simulator in an anime style. Who would have thought? Who would have fucking thought? Anyway, in other gaming news, there was an update that came out for Fire Emblem. But I do want to bring this up first. As part of the update, they actually changed the male MC voice. They originally had, forgive me for slaughtering his name, Chris Niosi, I want to say. Niosi. Anyway, he was the original voice actor for Byleth, male Byleth. but now he's been replaced for someone else. And reason being is that he just openly admitted to being part of some sort of abuse, some form of abuse he was involved with, and so he just came out and admitted that, and he broke an NDA, or basically a rule in the contract, I want to say. I guess because he let the fact that he is voicing a character in Fire Emblem get to his head, according to his article anyway, and now I guess he's not part of it anymore. So I believe maybe it might explain things here. Let's see. Also, the other article, branching article, has the replacement voice actor, Zach Aguilera, and his he has a long post about him admitting, that he was, some part of abuse, right? And yeah, of course, some of that involved with him bragging and stuff like that about his roles. So that was a very interesting update, but I guess you do what you have to do to clean things up. But meanwhile, now we have part 1 of the expansion coming out. So the update involved with 5 additional auxiliary battles, which is basically the side battles that you can do to grind or get more money or whatever. These ones do cost a point in your activities, so keep that in mind. But you do get a lot of money, or get a lot of reward for each one, so I guess it is worth doing. And with that, of course, you get new auxiliary battle music, which actually did sound cool from what I heard. You also get 4 valuable items with stat boosts, such as +2 on movement speed, more max HP, strength, speed, so on and so forth. They had the new attire for most of the students, and a pair of glasses for Byleth. And here's a screenshot of the new outfit for the students. I believe it's called a loungewear for some reason, but to me it looks like sportswear, like a basketball sort of uniform, which is weird. Oh, and also it also opened up to a more detailed thread about the feature and stuff like that. And yes, they did add a new difficulty mode called Maddening Mode, which beyond that they don't really give out in the description, but they also gave out increase in the bonus renown for selecting New Game Plus at the start of the game, which means you can spend more points on grabbing your previous stats from your first playthrough. So you can get your, let's say, your rank for magic or reason or faith or sword, spear, whatever, or lance, whatever. You can do more of that. Let me see. They also talk about the new song, new attire. Yeah, it's called house lounge wear for some weird reason. Even though it looks very sporty. The glasses, right? And they also fixed some bugs and weird little things that went on. And there was one more update that I did want to bring up. I don't know if I have the article here. Oh, right here. Yes, of course. So the update also changed a certain character's line during a scene, which I think you can see during once you like bond with this character enough, which is Bernadetta. So Bernadetta comes from a line of nobility, which a lot of characters do, and her father, according to, from her side of the story, her father tied her to a chair and challenged her to stay quiet, so that way he can pretty much mold her into a wife for anyone who wants to who marries her, and be a very like submissive wife. And previously, the line goes like this: to train me to be a good submissive wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair and leave me there all day, challenging me to stay quiet. But now, I think the new line says, to train me to be a good wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair. Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, took off the words submissive, but it still gets the story across. Yeah, her dad still did some fucked up things to her just so that he can still mold her to be the perfect wife for anyone else who comes from nobility. So, weird update. I don't know if it was necessary, but I guess to avoid any possible, conundrums with, the sensitive people, you know what I mean? So I guess they wanted to kind of erase that little landmine before anyone steps on it. But it still gets the, story across that she comes from a pretty hard background of being a noble and stuff. So, I mean, it's yeah. Still makes me think the same way of Bernadetta than before. It doesn't really change anything for me anyway, personally. Did you want to comment anything, Michi, about the whole update with Fire Emblem and stuff?
Not really.
Mm-hmm. Not really. Did you really think this was necessary? That this update was necessary for Bernadetta?
I don't fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where censorship's starting to cross the line anymore with Nintendo and shit. It's weird.
It is. Yeah, it is weird. They're open about women being in swimsuits and stuff like that. Obviously, like a game like Seven Kagura Reflections, I believe it was called, where you can like essentially just tap on the character and they do some like weird fucking reaction or whatever, go ooh or whatever, for obvious fan servicey reasons, but Nintendo allowed it. It's in the store and stuff, but then we get stuff like this, with Bernadetta's line being changed. Sure, it still gets the same sort of story across, but was that part so necessary? It's still fucked up. You know what I mean? It's like sprinkling. I mean, I guess it's like trying to sprinkle, a turd with whatever, like diamonds or whatever the fuck. It's still a fucking turd. In this case, her story is still fucked up, so I don't know why they, put some sort of effort into like censoring the submissive part or whatever. Like, I feel like, stuff like this, while, yeah, it's, dark, controversial, and whatever, but it's things like this that can, like, balance things in stories and make them interesting. Obviously, you don't want every character to come from, like, a good background or whatever. And I think, in fact, a lot of the people from Fire Emblem do come from their own sort of struggle with their family and stuff like that. And this is her struggle with her family, especially with her father. So these are just stories, that people can possibly relate to, especially when people come from a certain background or family, and they do these things to them just so they can like manipulate or mold or whatever it is to control them to be the person they want them to be, not the person that person wants to be, And stuff like this happens in real life, so it's like that's something we should allow ourselves to express in the form of art and stuff like that. I've had this discussion with Josh in a couple of episodes back, about this whole debacle about sensitivity and censorship and whatever. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to go on too much before I blabber on. But yeah, there are some updates, interesting ones and some funny ones and goofy ones as well with Fire Emblem, and I do look forward to more of them nonetheless. I think so. I guess this is considered wave 2 of the expansion.
No, the season pass.
What's up?
The season pass.
Yes. So there's supposed to be 3? Was there 3 waves?
4.
4.
There's
okay.
4 waves.
Okay, so that means so that does make sense now with the 2 story expansions, right? Is that correct?
I think there's story expansions. So you cannot.
I know there's
I only see characters and updates.
Yeah, I believe there's at least one update with the story or expansion, whatever.
That might be then the 4th wave then.
But yeah, like I think what you just said, updating characters and like the classes and stuff like that, adding possibly characters from other Fire Emblem games would be cool, or classes, for example, like the brawler class for the females now, that would be cool, or just new ones in general. That'd be pretty fun, Yeah, we gotta wait. Time will tell. I've been enjoying Fire Emblem as a whole. I just beat Golden Deer, and now I'm on Blue Lions at the moment. But there is Borderlands 3, so there's that. Which I'll probably save that for another podcast because we'll probably have like maybe a couple more people on there. We'll probably have Josh because he has been very I guess you can say passionate about it, vocal for sure about the game. Every time I said, "Oh, I'm excited for the game," he said, "Oh, me too." That sort of thing. So that's cool. But what's not cool and more odd from Nintendo anyway is this, which people can see, of course.
Hey everyone! Last week we released this video.
We have this this trailer of the people using the Ring Fit, I believe it's called. We're not gonna play the whole thing, of course. I'm just gonna go skim through. But basically, it's the new sort of gimmick with like the Wii Fit sort of, I guess, scheme, I guess you can say, or like exercise or whatever. Now involving with a ring instead of the board. Yeah, I mean, at least I guess in some sense it is creative. It's something we didn't really expect to see, but it is still that same level of like that weird cross between, I guess, cringe and weirdness to it. Maybe this video is just cringe. And the rest of it's like just weird. I don't know. But you can do like squats and other exercises, and they'll be like how you do attacks.
In these encounters, you and the enemy will take turns to attack each other with fit skills. There are over 40 different.
And yeah, so obviously they want you to work out and it rewards you with like doing attacks and stuff like that.
Yellow skills rely on your core muscles.
There's some strategy to it.
The
Very strange, but
and moms,
it's Nintendo.
sisters and brothers, and everyone in between.
Based on targeted muscle.
Any comments, Mitchie?
At the end of each exercise, you can track your performance with some estimated stats.
I watched it, and I'm like, cool, Nintendo gimmick part 447.
You can also turn on.
It definitely is a Nintendo
Or
thing.
go solo on a quest to save the world.
Hey guys, remember the Wii U? Neither do we.
Ring Fit Adventure includes.
Wii U was a gimmick.
Flex
That didn't end well.
Right, right. It's certainly a gimmick that I can follow, but this one I'm probably gonna pass.
Are you sure, Hawk? You're the one who wants to play Mario and Sonic. Go to the Olympics.
At least I don't need any other peripheral though. I just need a controller or a Joy-Con, right? But this thing, you know, you have a freaking ring that's like that has the Joy-Con on top, and then you have the other Joy-Con on your leg, which is really weird.
That's fine. Nintendo.
It is.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. My question is, how durable are those rings? You know, they have to have tested it.
I think they're going to be made out of metal. To be honest,
Metal, like
there's
yeah,
like a thin sheet of metal.
yeah,
Essentially.
with like a so you're talking about like a metal core, and like the outside obviously is like some sort of durable, super durable plastic.
Yeah, because the thing's made out of plastic, that thing's gonna snap.
Yeah. If it's just pure plastic, yeah, you're right.
Have no experience with fitness. That's no problem.
This guy right here on the right is just funny. Especially in the beginning, he's got that like very like stiff like smile to it, which kind of is like the cherry on top for like the weirdness that's coming off from this ring fit thing.
You can make sure.
But yeah, it's the new Wii Fit gimmick. So I thought that was funny. So how long has it been now? Oh yeah, okay, it's about an hour. We got through most of the non-TGS stuff.
So the rest of non-TGS stuff is after non-TGS. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I separated it.
Yo, you separated.
Like
Okay.
It was how the thing was in the podcast. Thus I added something to fuck with Ender, but he's not here, so I guess we get to talk about fucking the new stuff that's gonna be in a stupid remake. We'll get to that later. Because you saw what I wrote. Tekken Mirage Sessions on there because they're actually updating that game. Surprise! We'll talk more about that later.
Yeah. We do have one more thing before going to TGS stuff. And that is an actual
Who remembers this?
Go ahead.
An actual good story? I don't know. The horns still look ugly on him. Yeah, look at the top. You can still see the fucking horns. And for those who don't understand what we're saying, Capcom's adding the Sura outfit to Street Fighter V for people to get the pieces of. It's on Kage, though. I wish it was on, like, Ryu or Ken or any other character.
Or Akuma, who's the best Shoto in the game for competitive reasons.
I'm sorry, Akuma was already in the game. His outfit will eventually be Oni.
Yeah, you're right.
Or Oni will be in the game, just called something else stupid.
I mean, it is a
He'll be called Demon and Akuma.
Demonic Akuma, yeah. Demonic Akuma or something.
I mean, I just realized that's a worship because isn't Akuma in Japanese like demon or some shit? Actually,
devil or something like that. Yeah.
Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. I take back that joke. I get a god outfit called Kami. That's all the character we call in the game.
Right.
New Akuma, Kami.
Yeah. But I mean, it at least it's with Kage, who's, you know, another good fit in my opinion. For me, I think the horns isn't really as distracting on when it comes to the Asura costume, but when it comes to his regular costume, like you can see his teeth, like his bottom fangs are sticking out, like his horns, you can really see them. So at least like the white hair here kind of like distracts from the horns, which are white here also. So I don't know, to me the horns don't really bother me here. And I think overall, I mean, it's pretty well done for what it is. It's an Asura costume for Kage. Too bad the character's not that great in competitive in the competitive field, but it looks cool. I think it looks cool. But yeah, but it is a extra battle costume, which means you do have to collect 4 pieces and stuff like that throughout each week, or a piece throughout each week. Excuse me.
Or people eventually mod it in.
Yeah,
that's the kind of.
yeah. But which is but for the people who don't mod these things, you have to, and if you want this costume, you have to make sure that you don't forget to log in and play that play the extra battle or challenge, and then you get that piece, and if you miss one, if you're not gonna get the costume at all. Even if you have 3 of the 4 pieces, you're still not gonna get the costume. I feel like it should be a better way to do it, but
eventually they're buyable. I hate to put it out in that they're eventually viable.
You
with
are
real money.
absolutely right. They are eventually viable.
Because they added all the old outfits.
Mm-hmm. You're right. But for the people who want them, now or whatever, or whenever this starts to roll out, which is September 27th, that's how you're gonna have to do it, which is very dumb and annoying in my opinion. I've done it for a couple costumes and it's been an annoying process. So basically what I do is just have a reminder set on my phone, and it just reminds me at a suitable time, and I'm just like, all right, time to log on to Street Fighter 5 and play that extra battle, and that's that. I collect that piece and rinse and repeat. But it is still annoying. Oh no. I wish they do it differently, but yeah, it's Capcom. Whatever. The fighting game side of things for Capcom right now is still a little shaky, but yeah, at least we're getting a Asura costume officially by Capcom, not a mod, So that's cool. I give him some kudos for that. So now we can definitely move on to the main event, which is Tokyo Game Show 2019. Michi managed to put most of the individual things that we want to talk about in the doc, and rather than having a an article that does have all the highlights and stuff like that. But anyway,
that part's still in there, just in case you want to double check it. But I put most of the other stuff.
Is it in there?
It's it's right between the remake trailer and the Neo 2 trailer.
Got it. Okay, I missed that.
Because you didn't have I'm ashamed on you. You put like the classic mode thing, and then it's like, wait, he didn't put the original trailer we should talk about at least, because we're not going to watch 500 gameplay hours and hours of gameplay of everything.
I figured we would grab it. I would figure we'd grab it from the highlight page anyway. So
I was just making sure, like, I purposely didn't put the One Piece Warriors 4 trailer. If you want to watch that, then I can get the thing.
Oh, I mean, we'll see.
If you want to see. I mean, it shows off. Fuck it. Who cares? Most people aren't caught up. I'd be surprised if I'm caught up One Piece. It shows off Carrot a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Carrot fights. Don't ask me why. That's warrior game for you. They always add weird characters, and I haven't seen Carrot fight much at that point. Anyways,
Anyway.
into the main thing Hawk was to talk about. Anyways, it's at the top.
Right. I will put this on in the background. I'll put this back on now. It is Yakuza 7, like a dragon in the US, but it does show off. I'm going to skim this through. Well, I mean, it's 4 minutes. I guess we can let it play out, but so for what I can understand, it is turn-based, right? And there are classes that are tied to outfits.
Oh, I can actually explain that one. They're jobs.
Mm-hmm.
The outfits are your jobs.
Oh, so
one of them is the bartender. So I'm gonna assume you're probably. I kind of hope it's more side questy than main story. But I know in what was it, Kwame Zero, you gained abilities through. I'm sure you buying them, I guess. So I would be more a fan if they're side quests, because that's part of Yakuza.
Yeah.
The fucking DJ hip hop outfit, Jesus Christ. But I mean, buying them, okay, whatever. Because you just. Oh, and here's luckily because I watched two people really love Yakuza. There's a lot of mini games they're gonna get to.
Right.
I gotta tell you a better screen for it to stop. You first received the initial ones, and you got to get Dosh money.
Ah, yeah.
The collecting cans apparently and recycling. What the fuck?
And there's Jason for some reason. Although Michi.
And all the old references to the other Yakuza. This game is just gonna be fucking funny.
Yeah.
And there's a story somewhere.
Somewhere in this game.
There's a story trailer that kind
There's
of
a go-kart mini game.
No. Let's get this right. Mario Kart. It's not even just go-karts. You fucking... And then...
So what is that?
What's the weird... I don't know. Apparently staying awake to the movie. And then the SATs.
SATs.
And some American Idol judging bullshit. I don't fucking know. I don't know where they keep coming with mini games now. And them showing off, you're gonna skip that process. They shut off those real fucking.
Oh yeah, pachinko.
Machines.
Yeah, pachinko machines. They even have the freaking what's this one? Fist of the Blue Sky or something like that. Soten no Ken or whatever. Which is really weird.
So after the, oh my god, it's so long.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, we get it.
Mini games, yeah.
Hostess,
cabaret club stuff.
That has to come back. The darts.
There's a lot of mini games. Oh
yeah, that's screen. Just look at all this shit.
There's Virtual Fighter over there.
There's 2 versions of Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
They actually have a later version on top left because they had 5 in the game. Whatever, a recent one. Did Fire 5 last one, or is it 6?
That what are you talking about? Sorry.
I was trying to think of which Virtual Fighter was the latest, and if they'd be able to emulate it, but
it was 5 Final Showdown or something like
5?
That. Yeah, Final Showdown.
Okay.
Yeah. This they don't show it in this trailer, but they do have summons, so that kind of even adds more to the JRPG sort of parody sort of nature to it, which I am absolutely up for. I think actually I lie. There is some of that here, very briefly, the orbital fucking laser from the satellite is I believe is one of them. The guy summoning the crows or whatever is one of them. But yeah, there's summons in the game, and like I think you even summon like a crawfish or something like that can like cut up your face or something. But yeah, it looks more. It does look more interesting now that we know how things go. There is a gameplay or gameplay video out there somewhere, but you know, the trailer sums it up. I'm willing to give it a shot, and at least they're trying to do something different here, which I do commend them for. But it's more or less a parody of what's already been done, which is a turn-based RPG or whatever. But at least it's gonna be fun. I believe it will be fun. It'll be funny, no less. It'll be in not Kamurocho. I forget where it was, but yeah, it's in a different city. But anyway, any further comments before we move on?
Not really.
Are you
more Yakuza?
Yeah, it's more Yakuza. Are you gonna get the game? You'll try it?
It's very much outside of it. Outside normal Yakuza. It'll be interesting to see what... Because they showed a story trailer also. There's going to be some serious story. It's just... Everything else is just going to be like fucking doing side story in Yakuza apparently, so we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it's Yakuza. It's got the serious story and then the really goofy, fun side stories. And mini games. So... It's still Yakuza, beyond the turn-based RPG gameplay. So yeah. We got more stuff for DBZ Kakarot, which revealed the release date for it, which is January 17 of 2020, very early 2020. So. I think around that time they showed off the Boo saga, or am I already covering something we've already covered last time?
And there's a Boo saga trailer, but it's very like even short teasing the Boo saga. I'll find it. I'm on the right site. Nope. Cool. Because honestly, in my opinion, in this game, I have no care about it.
Right.
Especially after the last thing they showed is a screenshot of a home run minigame. Yeah. To place Yamcha. Because Yamcha became a baseball player.
Right, yeah. I
remember that.
Meanwhile, I'm actually gonna adjust.
Trailer.
Let me adjust.
Part of the original announcement for the launch trailer was the Boo Saga tease. Let's see if the extended trailer is much different.
Alright, give me a moment.
Actually, let's see.
There we go. I think that might look a little better on the stream. Alright, and now let me bring up the video. Whoa, what's going on? There we go. Alright. Let me actually mute this one because Namco loves to claim trailers for some reason. But
can't let them not as bad as Marvelous. Marvelous is...
Oh yeah. True.
This trailer is pretty much, I think, showing most of the sagas you're going through. Snippets.
But now people can see what we see. But anyway.
Hopefully a better FPS though.
7 years later. Yeah, we have
Okay, it does have that bit. Never mind, I'm glad.
Great Saiyan
The
man.
great Saiyaman! That's what Gohan gets reduced to. Okay, never mind. That shows a lot more. And that shows Deborah and yay, evil Vegeta! Majin Vegeta.
Mm-hmm. Who is this? In the middle.
Okay, Toriyama pulling shit out of his ass, if you want to put it.
Okay.
She's a member of the Ginyu Force that didn't. Only female member of the Ginyu Force who left because she didn't want to do their stupid ass poses.
Oh.
No joke. That's her backstory.
Wow. Thanks, Toriyama.
Yeah, I don't know.
And this is part of the pre-order bonus content. Okay.
Subquest is even weirder. That you can pre-order. You go back to Yardot.
Wow.
But you don't remember what that was? Yeah, where Goku learns teleportation. I'm like, oh cool, they're putting filler episodes into their game.
Oh, okay. Interesting. And you get one item that gives you a stat boost, I guess. And then the collector's edition, wow. So you get the game, and then you have the diorama figure, which is 8 by 8 inches for all dimensions. And then a hardcover game art book, 10 by 12 inches. Collectible steelbook. Oh, for the game. Okay, that's kind of cool. It looks, yeah, I mean, from here, it looks pretty well done. And yep. That is that for Kakarot. Looks interesting, but I'm certainly not gonna pick it up myself. Same with you, right, Mitchie?
Yeah, I don't know fuck about this game. It's pretty.
It does look pretty.
The combat kinda looks maybe a little higher than Xenoverse, but very Xenoverse is that I'm like, eh.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there is a game that I do want to pick up though when it comes out, and that is the Guilty Gear 2020 game. They did come out with a new trailer, which I will unmute. And this game absolutely looks pretty. Like, my god, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people like rewatched this so many times just solely because it looks so pretty. Like, Kai Keisuke looks pretty fucking cool. Soul Bad Guy is Soul Bad Guy. I mean, they both look great, and everything else in the game looks so great. And but the song is just weird, but it's more of Guilty Gear.
I don't know. A lot of people love this song. So that's the difference. And also, you mean more Daisuke.
Yeah, that's more Daisuke.
Because that's music done by Daisuke.
Yeah.
And
is it Daisuke singing?
I don't know if he's singing.
I know he composes the music.
Might be.
I know he composes the music. I know he does the guitar for sure.
It's a guitar.
Yeah. But yeah, right at the end of it though, we have a character.
Here comes a new Daredevil.
Here comes a returning character, May, the pirate, who actually looks older now. Who certainly still uses the giant anchor, but yeah, I mean, she definitely has a much more, developed look, along with a nice, relaxed sort of outfit, a hoodie, big hoodie. Her hat is still there. Or no, it's a different hat, but it still has the logo and like the color scheming and everything is still more or less the same, you know, the orange and whatever. But, you know, I personally like it. I think it's interesting. She definitely has the legs. I will say that much. And funny enough, oops, my bad. I can comfortably say that she was the character I used the most in Exerd. So let me kind of like slow it down a bit and mute it. Just for the sake of things, but anyway. I don't know. Did you have any comment on May's new look?
May's new look? Nah. Me involving this game, I'm not buying if Vanji ain't it. I'm straight up saying that. I don't give a fuck. That's the only
Ah,
character I like in Guilty Gear. I don't know why.
a strong statement. But I don't blame you. You know, we all have that.
Vanji was in the last game.
I don't blame you. I mean, there's certainly missing characters from the last one, so it was like kind of like a weird sort of good game, I guess, because that's where the style started from. You know, and now this game is like it amps it up. You know, what did you want to like comment on the rest of the game, like how it looks and the costume designs for Kai Kisuke so far and Saul and
Pretty. It's gonna be weird.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I already commented on Soul Kai, I believe, last time we had the first trailer.
Right. What do you still have you thought about like how they're gonna make the game different in a more
I don't think like that. Fucking, we'll see at Arc Revo how
right.
people feel.
And of course, for those who are listening, May will be fully revealed at Otaku.
Well, she'll get on the fucking. There's gonna be another trailer.
Yeah.
That's the thing. She'll be like, she'll get some. I feel like they're just gonna do pretty trailers like they kind of did. I don't know if they did that for other game. Like, fuller review is an interesting statement because we don't even know how fucking fully revealed, you know, really fully revealed for we don't know shit about how Soul's different or Kai. People have made guesses on the internet and just waiting for Arc Revo.
They still have
nothing's been revealed for the game. We don't know the combo paths. We don't know what they meant. They're going to simplify the game.
Right. That those things are still in the mist. But
so people touch it.
Yeah. I think. I mean, at least their moves are still in there. Like, you know. But
I mean, people said they had new moves, especially with the whole air. The wall bouncing stuff, the fucking stage transitions.
Which is natural for,
two different dusts from the looks of it, maybe. People couldn't tell if he had Bandit Bringer or the fuck his moves are called.
Yeah. Good stuff from Guilty Gear. I think there was something below it. Yeah, the info for it. So, according to this tweet from Nibble, which had the trailer on top, there was an interview with Arxis on the new Guilty Gear. So far, that we know, is that it's not a PS4 exclusive. Not sure if this game will be numbered. Not in an Exerd game. It's not a reboot. Not all the Rev 2 fighters will return. Continues the Rev 2 story, though. Gameplay done from scratch. That's an interesting line right there. And of course, the music is still done by Ishiwatari. Daisuke Ishiwatari. So, and of course, this is from the Famitsu interview, which you can briefly see. But Nebel was able to kindly translate for us. So thank you for that. And this one is from Hi-Fi. So the TLDR, I guess, from here, from Hi-Fi on Twitter, from this image anyway, reads, for new Guilty Gear, they want to wipe out everything that looks difficult visually. Even if they add auto combos to the game, from the perspective of players who don't play fighting games, they won't understand what's happening anyway. This time they want to focus on this. So again, like, it's, you know, it's really interesting as to what they're gonna do with Guilty Gear. Seems like this time around they really want to, like, you know, take it to the next level. Exerd, you know, he just added the auto combo thing, and that's pretty much it. You know, they just left it at that. But I really want to see what they're gonna do to make the game be both accessible and yet deep for both, you know, the casuals and the veterans and stuff. Is it gonna be still overall be Guilty Gear, or is it just, I don't know, you know? It is interesting. So I'm willing to give it a shot. It really does look pretty. I do want to see it on my TV, which is, you know, enough reason for me to make the full purchase of a game like this. I bought, you know, all the way up to Rev 2 when it came to the Exert stuff. So, I still look forward to this, you know, from a visual standpoint. And I have a character I can mess around with, which is May. So, I just wonder if she is still gonna be a charge character, you know. Which I think she still be, but, you know, we'll have to see how the whole combo game sort of changes. But yeah. Did you want to comment any further, Michi, or?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, okay. Alrighty. That's Guilty Gear. Look forward to it. It looks really cool. And I want to see what they have in store for CE Otaku, which is next week, September 27 to 29. That's where they reveal more stuff there. So cool. Awesome. Meanwhile, more Arxis stuff.
Your article didn't have the trick. Hawk, you're killing me sometimes when I'm not paying. I'm just like posting things you give me. Oh, it's just the picture. You don't. Nope, that's all you gave me was that. There was not the trailer.
I will look it up. I got it. I got it.
I mean, you got it? I'll look it up too, but it's. Oh, you're gonna look on YouTube? Okay, fine, you got me. Take me like a couple things. I just look like the first one says Gramble versus on top.
Mm-hmm.
Killing me.
Yeah, let's scrap this.
Oh no, it's the top one. It's, I think, their show.
So here's the reveal trailer for Meteora, or Grand Blue Versus, which continues the leak list accuracy.
Okay, leak list, which is people seeing what weapons are on the title screen.
Yeah. That's the quote-unquote leak list.
Yeah, it's just people saw the weapons, and it's like, some crazy person, like, I can accurately say every weapon.
Mm-hmm. And there's her win pose. And they also showed off the reveal date, which is, you know, February 6th of 2020. So still in the early phase of 2020. That's cool. I believe it's worldwide.
Yeah, hopefully we can do.
Yeah, hopefully. But anyway. Let's see. Where was the,
New Bison's line?
Yeah. Oh, right there. Boom. It's very brief, but yeah.
Fucking Bison slide.
Mm-hmm.
She gotta slide into those DMs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who said this? This was the weirdest fucking trailer.
It is definitely different from the rest of the trailers.
And her theme is, if that's her theme, is definitely credit to the person. They're definitely going off the beaten path.
Yep. The new character revealed for Grand Blue Versus. I still look forward to it, of course. I hope to God that I mean, if it is the people on the leak list, who are remaining now, Michi?
What's off is Vasaraga, who's a Scythe boy, and Zeta, which would be Spear, and essentially them doing archetypes of mostly different weapons-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically, I would consider fucking Brands and Kelly. Well, Kelly is her peer. Never mind. I retract. That's definitely a different weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And Brand uses a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
I know she's a spear.
Yeah.
I have her. We're here out for summer. Vasaraga.
And let me see. I'm just gonna grab it from the tier list. Vasaraga is Earth, right?
I think he's the Earth unit.
He's like right here, right? Yeah, yeah. Is he gonna be? Oh yeah. I mean, is he gonna be in the armor or this one? That's what I wonder.
We'll see. They've already shown they don't give a fuck about spoilers.
Yeah.
Because technically, I don't know how long you've paid attention for like normal game Grand Blue, but they added that White Knight to her super.
Uh-huh.
Because their super, because eventually the story got there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's Vasaraga in both both appearances. But yeah. You know, there's always DLC, of course, and there's still unique fighters out there. Like, you know, Silva has the rifle. We have Vera, who can use different attacks. You know, it could be different versions of Vera too. You know, we have the Earth version and Wind version and whatever else for Vera, and then Eliza is certainly unique. You know, she uses kicks and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what the lineup is like by then. We'll get to that bridge eventually. I still like to get it. Meanwhile, we do have another character announced for a game that we are less proactive about, but yeah, you know, still like to talk about it no less. And that is
As a Dragon Shrine maiden, I will do my best.
Momiji.
I'm ready to fight.
And that is, of course, Momiji for Dead or Alive 6. And also, people have transforming outfits, which is really actually kind of cool.
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah, so this transformation is activated by taunting or triggering a break blow. And these characters get these outfits. Which is actually kind of cool. Like I wish they incorporate that more into other fighting games with transforming sort of outfits. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. They're alive.
Yeah. But, you know, It's a cool idea for, outfits and fighting games. But yep, it's Momiji. I actually did not know that Momiji is from Ninja Gaiden. I guess she's from the newer Ninja Gaiden. I can only assume. Yeah, I had no idea. So I guess we have we have another Ninja Gaiden character besides Ryu Hayabusa. There might be another one in there. I think Ayane is one of them. But anyway, they're alive. But this game, Tales of Arise, came out with a trailer during TGS, and oh boy, it looks freaking
16.
awesome. Yeah, I just grab it from here, or just play it from here. I'm gonna have to actually mute it though, unfortunately. But hey, at least y'all can see it. So it shows off Shion, having healing powers and stuff, and shows off more of the gameplay for the game. And it shows off a little more story. But yeah. My god. This looks fucking great with the Unreal Engine. And then by the end of it... Hello, who just came in?
I have a guess. Oh, look, it is. Looks like he didn't show up by the end of it.
Alright.
Glad you can make
So
it.
how was that nap?
What?
How was that nap?
What?
How was that nap?
I didn't nap, dude. I was working, and then I took a break because my ass hurt. Because I had to sit back down. Like, footage. I'm learning the Final Fantasy VII story.
What were we talking about? Tales of Rise? We'll
Yes.
go back for the thing we talked, 2 things we missed without
Well,
him.
good thing I don't have anything about Tales, so y'all can keep talking about Tales.
That's what we're gonna do. I was gonna say we missed Guilty Gear with you, which we'll talk about that. but you'll
I don't have
probably
much to say about Guilty Gear besides it looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
I already said I'm not buying if Anji's in it, not in
Okay.
it. So that's the only
No, you're
character I
one of
like.
those people.
I played Guilty Gear Revelator 2, and none of the characters I like playing. I played them all. I didn't like any of their play styles. Just Soul doesn't interest me anymore. Don't be one of those people, because I'll be like, I played new Guilty Gear, and none of the characters. I don't know. I just liked Anji back in the day in the old game.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? I don't even know who that is.
Anji is the guy with the fans. Japanese guy.
He never played older Guilty Gear. It
No,
hurts.
I didn't know about Guilty Gear till Xrd.
This guy with glasses, he had fans, he looked like a fucking, what'd you say, teacher hawk? Or like, he's kind of like a shrine dude, right?
He's a shrine, yeah, I think so, something like that.
It's been a long time since I've touched Guilty Gear 2, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. And then Meteora.
Yeah.
Oh. About her trailer, how do you feel about her in Versus?
Oh,
She's another character you're probably
I think
gonna
I
play.
have her.
I have
Yeah, I
her.
don't
Oh
know.
my god.
I have her in Grand Blue.
I haven't logged on to actual Grand Blue in so long, so I don't really know. But cool. That's cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bison slide.
The funny thing.
Yeah, fucking cell slide, dude.
Oh my god.
Sliding right on in to the weird
it's-
trailers.
Slayer has a slide too. It's the same.
Slayer slide.
Yes, Slayer, Cell, and Bison slide.
Can't wait for the Munchie Jr. Meme
Mm-hmm.
come out of that.
I did want to see if you had an opinion about any of these things, or sorry, let me just pop this up as well.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll bring this up one first. Like the PS4 exclusive.
don't care.
Yeah.
That's actually a good thing.
And the gameplay done from scratch, and then
Yeah, I knew about that. I think that's good. But I think they'll keep it true.
Right. Of course, it's gonna still be Guilty Gear, but and then from this one, they wanna wipe out everything that looks difficult visually. So.
I guess that's like what I imagine is when they see. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, that guy's cool. I guess it's like people will know what's going on. There's not going to be weird ass things that look like overheads that aren't overheads, or like if they're just talking about difficult visually, then I'm not worried at all. Personally, just personally.
Like none of Nova fucking flight fucking
Dude, Nova has some fucked up shit, dude.
I mean, I watched that game for many years. I know Nova has fucked up shit. And listening to Eat This has just become part of my normal vocabulary.
Just play
You
Focus
like
some
that?
more. We'll keep eating this.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. Because the only character
Nah, he
would be
says.
like
Nah.
Phoenix Wright, and Phoenix Wright's gotta not get hit and collect evidence. And has like one of the lowest health pools.
Nah, he says. Nah.
They reinstalled the game, but that's a different story.
Anyway, back onto Tales of Arise. I just want to briefly say that now that they actually showed some of the gameplay, it's definitely more or less a Tales game, but it looks. I mean, it's hard to see from here, but it looks lovely in the Unreal Engine. It just
It probably looks better on YouTube.
Right.
Twitter compressions.
Wacky,
but...
yeah, it is wacky, but
yeah, that and also apparently like whatever the fuck they've done to our Discord shit is also making it look like trash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not like it runs okay. Hawk was trying to fuck with the Discord thing, but no, Discord does not have good like. I think even this trailer we're about to watch now, which is probably one of the best, is still kind of gonna look jank-ass. Like, yeah, you can even see it's. I don't know. I guess they're encoding against, Chrome.
Yeah.
And Hawk was trying to get us audio.
Wow,
yeah,
look at that fucking pink hair.
Yeah, that's your main.
Those are the
other main character.
High ponytail. Hot dog.
To be in one of those few Tales games where I think both your early characters are going to be a good chunk of main character.
Yeah, it looks fucking awesome though. I like what the gameplay is showing right now, and cutscenes look really good too. And I wanted to comment.
And then Megumi.
Yeah.
She got out of Konosuba, and now she's in this game. That's your side character. I already know what it is. It's one of your first party members.
We'll
probably
party member, young person, sort of character.
Young mage. I'm just calling it now.
Yeah,
it's a fucking mage character.
Yeah, young mage. So.
Archetype Fox. There's always an archetype in Tales games that never changes.
Yep.
You gotta have a mage, you gotta have someone with some fucked up backstory that's like on your side and then double crosses you at some fucking. Actually, I don't know if that's true for all Tales games, but we're just going off a recent one.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, actually, Berseria kind of had someone who kind of fucked with you.
Yeah. There's always that archetype. Well, yeah, this trailer definitely is like furthering my personal excitement for Tales of Arise.
PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Xbox One, yeah.
Nice and.
Yeah, looks great. I look forward to it.
In 2020, at some point.
At some point, 2020, yeah. But I'm glad that they ditched the old engine, which was like, yeah, I mean it was stylish, but it just started to feel old, excuse me. And Berseria like was like the last thing that could have like it was like really pushing the engine, but still like had that like weird sort of like I don't know look to it. Like it was like a cross between like old and new, if that makes sense. Like they really pushed it as much as they could, and then yeah, it looked good for what it was, but it could have looked better. And I think here, you know, with the Unreal 4, it is able to fully express that stylish sort of look to it that it wanted to do, but that engine was just too old for it, I guess. And now, Unreal 4 just continuing to unlock the potential for a lot of the JRPGs and stuff like that. And when it comes to the looks department, that's how you do graphics right. Unlike fucking game like, I don't know, Jump Force. I don't know.
I don't know why you put Jump Force on this, but we're gonna talk about that, and I hate you for
Force.
I wanted to bring this up to you also. Now that you're here, they changed the line for Bernadetta about her support, one of her support scenes or whatever, which was the one with the her being tied to a chair and stuff like that.
Damn, the lore.
Yes.
About her dad tying her to a chair?
Yes. So...
And being submissive, and that word got taken out because Japan? I don't fucking know.
So, here's the tweet. So the original line...
Here's the correct one.
Here's the original line, right? Submissive, good submissive wife, blah, 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 right? And then here's the new line. Which is a lot shorter, but still.
Hold on, what did they take out? That second sentence? Train me to be a good wife. He'd do things like tie me to a chair.
Okay, this is the new one. That's the new one.
So all right. So in the old one, she said, train me to be a good submissive wife. He'd do things like tie me to a chair and then leave me alone all day, challenging me to stay quiet. Weird change.
Yeah,
that's weird.
But
I said it might be a weird censorship thing. I don't know. Society, yada yada.
I feel like no one really complained about it, and yet they still did it for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it still gets the story across, I guess, like that. Yeah, I mean,
at least the tying the chair lore is still intact.
Yes. But you know, her relationship with her father is still there. Like that it's pretty fucked up or whatever.
That's just a weird change, in my opinion.
It is a weird change.
It didn't even like change anything.
It didn't change anything, and yet they did it anyway. I don't know why they did. It's just I personally felt wasn't necessary, and
yeah, very unnecessary. But I don't know. Maybe someone complained.
Maybe
I tied my daughter to a chair the other day, and she was fine with it.
I don't know. I don't know either, but. How or where are you when it comes to Fire Emblem?
Time skip.
Right.
I
did my first time skip mission. My story is a lot different.
Yeah. I finished.
The only thing I can say about the next wave of DLC is that Anna will become a thing, but that's paid DLC. I didn't put that on there because I didn't know it was a spoiler. Seems like people translate the rest of it and.
What are you talking about? Spoilers? Don't spoil me, please.
Nothing. I'm not putting Wave 4 DLC. I don't know what the characters' names mean. Anna, I'm pretty sure is just the fucking shopkeeper, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's fine. And then there's some other character that said specific routes only, so I don't fucking know.
Right.
I said I'm going to put all the DLC, but the Wave 4 anyways looks supposed to be the big story update. Anna's going to have, like, petting a dog in sauna to pay money for. I don't know. Apparently school life is stressful and you need to pet dogs and have a sauna.
Hell yeah, dog.
Beach episode, bitches.
Oh yeah, the sauna. There's the sauna that's still...
That was actually a thing in Fire Emblem Awakening. There's a DLC to have a beach episode. I'm like, yeah, Awakening got everything good. I still hate it to this day. I'm not calling the new Fire Emblem bad, it's just like, I wish these new Fire Emblem would just bring back old characters and put a new twist, Coughlin. And Ike.
I don't need them to bring back old characters into new stories. I mean, it's cool.
Well, just as like a weird thing. I don't know.
I mean,
From a
they
different
did do
country.
that with Awakening.
Yeah, they brought Lynn
it's
in
not
there.
it's not like you're asking for something weird. They've done it before.
Yeah, I'm sure
So
they'll do it again.
I
just
could see that happening, but who knows?
I just wanted more of a thing for showing like the legacy of games, but I guess it's Fire Emblem Heroes at this point.
Yeah, that kind of shows the
Unfortunately.
legacy. That's where we're at with
Oh
that.
yes.
And then the new versions of Heroes like Bridal fucking Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bolin.
Bravelyn is the
Bravelyn, I
yeah.
think's the outfit from Awakening, essentially, if I remember correctly. I don't know, maybe I put some on car.
Kinda.
What? Yeah.
not completely though.
Yeah, because like I think Awakening Lyn is like kind of more samurai-ish, if one I can remember.
Yeah, double swords.
Double swords, yeah, the fur, the armor, you know. But anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
But it is similar. It has like
some
similar like armor stuff.
There's some crosses that that they did kind of cross each other somewhat, but anyway, we can definitely move on to the next thing now, which is Final Fantasy VII Remake. There is some news from there. So there is this where you can now turn on classic mode, which will issue or let you focus on issuing commands rather than actions, which does lean more towards that turn-based thing, which I might actually rock more than the action RPG version or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll bounce between both of them, but it just all depends on how they do it, you know. Anyone wanted to comment on that? Like, you know.
No.
I'm gonna play this a new way.
We'll
I'm probably
see
gonna
how
play
it is
that
when it
game.
comes out. I guess I don't know. I really don't. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, sorry. I mean, I come from playing turn-based JRPGs, and you know, more of these games are drifting in sort of towards action RPGs. There's the turn-based aspect is still alive, especially with Persona and stuff like that. Persona 5 was, you know, certainly turn-based, and that game is certainly popular, right? But there's like definitely a number of games where, you know, they take that action aspect, like, you know, Kingdom Hearts, that's still, you know, keeping that alive. But you know, there's that debate between turn-based versus action, and I've read some comments where I'm just like, really, you know what I mean? Like,
it's there's a reason they're putting an option. It's for different people.
Yeah,
I don't think there's a one size solution for all.
like
so.
I've read the comment, which made me kind of irk a little bit, where it's like, oh, Persona 5 should have been action RPG because the turn-based combat was boring, and I'm just like, really? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, I mean, some people don't like turn-based. They like that's such a big turn off.
Boring is definitely not the word I would say. You know, like,
well, not to us. Like, we like turn-based things, but some people, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't hit them the same way.
Yeah.
So,
personally, I don't know. Personally, it kind of annoyed me a little bit, but.
Well, he can play Persona 5 Scramble when it comes out, so, you know.
yeah, certainly. Oh, certainly. But you know, but here at least they seemingly offer both styles of gameplay from what it looks like. So that's cool, you know. So I guess
options are good.
Options are definitely good.
Everyone likes more options. I assume.
Yeah, I definitely hope the turn-based option is, you know, turn-based. You know what I mean? It's not just like auto battle, but with, you know, issuing commands, that sort of thing. But yeah, there is a trailer we could play. Where's the link? Oh, there it is. Let's just stick with English, just cause. So yeah, this trailer came out from TGS. Definitely got more people excited. Probably the biggest highlight for a lot of people, just because it's Final Fantasy. And there are people that I have no idea, you know, but I'm pretty sure they're all from the original storyline.
The guy on the motorcycle wasn't in the original.
Oh, he wasn't?
The soldier? Nah.
Okay, interesting. But that guy, right? Is he from?
That guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Reno.
Okay.
But the guy on that motorcycle or whatever
Is not from the story.
Not from the original. Nah, he's super new.
Okay. And then that bald guy is also from the original story. Yes.
Yep, that's rude.
Yes.
Mind you, he
They're
didn't
part
do
of a
that.
group known as Turks.
Yeah, the Turks are kind of like the Yakuza. They like they're hired to do jobs. Don Corneo's and the original.
Oh, okay. So they're mercenaries more than.
AKA,
Kinda.
we think voice. Yeah, they're more of a private security group for Shinra.
Okay.
Secret Service.
Yeah, that's Sang.
Sang.
So we're only
With a T.
missing 2 characters now, which is no one.
Helena.
Oh no, and I was gonna say another one, but Hawk doesn't know backstory of character, so never mind.
Yep. I think you'll be good to play this game. I think if anything, you'll be pissed off when you don't get to finish it because it's episodic.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, the reason I was late is because I was editing some FF7 videos, and I'm kind of like experiencing the story through it.
No, are you still in story, or is it when Max starts fucking trying to do everything in the game?
I'm at the Northern Crater.
Oh yeah, you're still in game, okay. Because Max, and then for the first time we start seeing fucking summons in this trailer. Ifrit looks fucking great.
You see Ifrit for like 2
For
seconds.
Shiva, though.
Shiva's there. I think the summons are there.
Ifrit you get to see in a 15-minute gameplay trailer, actually. but
I didn't see that. I just
we're
saw
not
the
doing
other
that.
thing.
Max watched it.
You can
I
watch that
watched
some
him
other
watch it.
time.
Yeah, I am putting the gameplay trailers. It's in the overview thing, but I'm like, and this is an important scene that you learn about later.
Okay. So.
Man, that's some hell spoilers.
Okay.
And
but
unfortunately,
you don't
it
know,
is.
so it's okay.
Okay. I have no idea.
I wouldn't even say when the reference.
I would say keep
of
it that
when
way.
the
It's gonna be hard considering it's a fucking 20-year-old game.
Uh-huh.
But
I mean, I already
from
know
what-
that. I already know that, you know, Aerith dies or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's like memed into history, but there's like more to it.
So
like there's a lot more twists and turns that I think
Mark Hamill?
you would benefit from experiencing blind.
Right.
Even if it's just playing the original, because they're gonna change some stuff in this, like
After you.
that part where they showed like the big hologram of the president. In the actual game, he was just kind of on a helicopter, like sup. Like
What are
he
you
was
gonna
actually
do?
there, which is weird.
This picture though, or this screen.
Yeah, that's an event that's gonna happen.
I don't
there.
think. I don't.
That's what causes.
That's probably leading into cross dressing. That's
Uh-huh.
probably
Oh,
what
no,
that's
it is.
hinting towards.
Okay.
No,
We
it
don't
is.
know
That's
if
why
it
they
is.
show Aerith's draft.
But is this?
I think it is.
So this is from the original story though, or the main story? Excuse me.
Well, that didn't actually happen.
Okay.
But it's like it's implied based on what they're talking about. Like she's like, it'll be okay and all that stuff. They're probably convincing him to dress up.
Because Aerith, you seen the trailer, is in a fucking dress, and that's
Yeah,
part
you
of
see.
that whole
Yeah, I'm not
scenario.
saying cross dressing isn't in that. I'm just saying that this scene actually isn't in right here was saying that scene's not in the original. That's an implied
If it
scene.
leads to a fight, then yeah, that would be very
Well, no,
interesting.
that scene actually doesn't happen because in the original game, that scene where it's like you gave us a Mary Chase, it's like that's like off-screen stuff. Like, hey, this happened. You know, this will be neat for fans because they'll get to see a lot more without a budget.
So basically, there's a lot more in betweens in the
there's
they got
it's
them-
more like
oh.
they can show more
Right,
instead
right,
of you having to like
Imagine
and
things.
they can instead of them having to say more like, "Hey, we found errors."
Okay.
Instead of like they can show them finding errors or like the fight with.
You already talked about
Reno.
this with. I was gonna say you already talked about this with Josh. Any part we've seen of Sephiroth early?
Yeah,
fucking didn't
Sephiroth ain't
happen.
even shown in
Okay,
any of
okay.
these parts.
It was
Like,
supposed to be a black screen with a voice that we didn't know was him. That's about it.
So is this
now they're
still
like,
is this still like good for me to play the original game and then
I think I think you could. I think there's benefits to both. Like you could,
yeah,
if anything, what you could do.
just want to do story.
Like worst case scenario, if you want to play remake blind, you could play this one, right? The remake. And then when you reach the stopping point and then you're pissed off because it's episodic, you can go read the manga. I mean, play the original.
I see what you did. But okay.
That joke hurts me on a different level because I'll never forget how they showed the original anime of Night
It'll
Raid.
be different enough that you'll want to see what it looks like in remake.
Got it.
And you like turn-based, and I think the turn-based in FF7 holds up. Materia is fun to mess with. You can like break stuff.
Is this guy voiced by Mark Hamill?
We don't
I
know,
don't know.
but it sounds like it.
Sounds like him.
Max and a lot of other people are taking guess, but he won't confirm it because this game, for all we know, certainly not all voices going to be said. Also, Mark Hamill isn't on Twitter a lot, so yeah, no one will ever know.
Yeah, remember Edelgard? Me and Christina V and then Tara Platt.
Yeah.
2 different trailers, man.
Yeah. that situation is possible.
And
what's this
I would
frog?
even say like
What's
early
this frog
indivisible.
Thing,
it's like getting hexed.
That's a spell.
It's a spell. Okay.
You get turned into a frog and you can't do shit.
Like remember you get turned into a mouse in Persona 5? Essentially that.
No, it's not really that because you don't get turned into a mouse in combat.
But, okay,
you can enter combat as a mouse.
Oh, I never did.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get caught and you have to run the fuck away or else you're just fucked.
No, like it's more like it's kind of like imagine a different kind of stun where you just turn into a frog.
Effect.
Yeah,
okay.
Status ailment. The worst status ailment.
Okay.
Make sure you don't see that when we're playing
you ever,
14.
Actually, don't watch that. I was about to ask if you ever seen the Donkey video. Don't watch the Donkey video.
Okay.
I was gonna say in 14, but he's never watched us play Palace of the Dead and run into those fucking traps. Fuck those traps. You're just a frog and you can't do anything.
Okay, so
they said they put so much detail into the frog, it's not even funny. The frog's carrying a tiny sword. That was not. Little touches game is gonna be amazing.
Regardless of the quality, if for some reason, this game isn't completely amazing, it's still gonna be really good.
Right.
Because of
as just a game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Story, like I said, most people already know the story, so that's just bonus on top of it.
All right. I think my game plan still is just I'm just gonna play Final Fantasy VII on the Switch in December because there's really nothing going on in December for games. So I think that'll be a good time. Yeah, I think it'll be a good time for me to start Final Fantasy VII. And whether I complete it or not, I still have, some form of familiarity by the time this comes out. And since this is episodic, I can kind of go back and forth with it, right? In case I don't finish Final Fantasy VII the original in time, So. Yeah,
this is gonna be basically the first arc. So.
This is disc 1 mostly.
I don't think it's gonna be all of disc 1. Disc 2.
I don't think so either. I'm just saying.
It's just gonna be the first major conflict in arc.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, either way, I do want to pick it up. I want to try it out.
Yeah, you're right. December is kind of a dead month. That's funny. for games. October's still gonna suck dick for some people.
It's
depending what they
odd.
want.
It's such an odd thing for this time. Like this December is kind of.
And November's kind of.
Well, no, because
Saying
Pokemon.
this right.
There's
Oh
Pokemon.
my
There's
God.
Death Stranding.
I thought Pokemon was October. I keep mixing up the goddamn month. You're talking about it.
Death Stranding.
Fine, October's a weird month. For some. For me and Ender, kind of you, because we've been praising it for Indivisible.
Yeah.
Excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
Playing it on a PC version instead of fucking console, because I already made that mistake of, hey, look, the PC comes out fucking before console. I hate you, Internet.
I have 4 versions.
Yeah, you're just insane. That's a different story.
I think I have 2 versions, which is the Switch and
I have
PS4.
one.
I have the Switch. I think I have PS4 digital, PS4 physical, and PC.
Mm-hmm.
I just have Steam. That's it. That's all I needed.
No, not Epic Game Store?
Oh my god, I'm gonna hate someone. No problem. Okay, I'll say this. I don't have a super big problem with Epic Game Store, but no. And for me, I guess October's Destiny, but that's 100% just me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm glad you.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, I'm glad you skipped over you to this, because I'm like, I put these in the wrong order because I was trying to look at what trailers we didn't have.
No, it's all good. So up next we have Neo 2, from TGS.
Game looks good.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna play this over. Mm-hmm.
Looks like more known.
Is it a prequel?
Neo.
I forgot. It's a prequel, right?
Yes.
Okay. There you
It's
go.
before the war. And in an article there was explaining more, but we're not going to go into that.
I don't need to care about the story. Gameplay of Neo 1 was really good. I think I didn't finish it for the same reason I don't finish games. It's just, I get busy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I get busy and...
Get distracted with other things.
Yep, shit happens, man.
Stuff happens.
It happens.
Seeing a lot of summaries from early in the game, Guardians, from Neo 2, but DLC, I would say.
I watched Todd play a ton of this, and it is, it is intriguing with the whole Japanese.
It's like always, I'm so excited for how much more we're going into lore.
Mm-hmm. It looks
This,
cool.
I have no fucking clue what lore.
It looks cool. That's all I can say. I like the boss designs and stuff like that.
And this, I have no fucking clue. Just a giant yokai spider bullshit.
Yeah.
The bosses definitely look like they have more spectacle than the other ones. Like there were a few spectacle bosses, but some of the bosses weren't like crazy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But you watched me play some of the first one.
Yes, I did. Yes.
They're trying to hint at story stuff that I don't really remember. The gameplay is all I really remember of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sick.
I think that's what matters.
Well, the trailer did show. I'll say about the chick with the mask. Apparently, she hates yokai, which is gonna be weird for you because you're half yokai. I think you're half yokai or some bullshit. Yeah, she looks like waifu, but she hates yokai. And
I thought she was
bullshit.
Tachibana or whatever.
Maybe she is, but she just hates yokai. At least that's what I was reading. Which you're technically. I fucking don't understand you. I don't know if we've been.
Game will be cool.
And before that, we see young Nobunaga before the burning of Hinoji, so that'll be interesting.
Oh, yeah, this guy, right?
Yeah, Nobunaga Oda.
Yeah.
King of the Warring States, aka Three Kingdoms in Japan.
Yeah.
Except a lot more fucking complicated, if I remember correctly.
Right.
Actually, people don't know history. Nobunaga gets stabbed in the back and burned in a fucking temple.
Oh.
Yeah, Japan's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't study Japan history? I unfortunately have. So, I don't know.
I mean,
that we didn't look at. A lot of it's gameplay trailers.
Yeah.
I mean, we could watch the Fairy Tail game trailer.
Oh, gosh.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot I think I have no opinions on, so y'all can...
Yeah.
That's one.
I don't know if that one had the trailer for it. I know there's...
I'll just put this on the background just cause.
Oh my god, you actually did. That was a half joke. Hey, look, best girl for some.
Yeah. Urza.
I mean, I'll admit this game does look like its style.
Oh yeah.
It looks very like the developer who's making it, which is Altair's, like, game makers, which are like the Alchemist games, and I don't know, those are super popular, so.
Mm-hmm.
I think that game's turn-based, so. Yeah.
Oh, there's everyone's favorite girl, right, Lucy? Mm-hmm.
There's arguments somewhere in the world. Somewhere Josh is yelling, she sucks.
Yep. Trash, you know, whatever, that sort of thing.
All fired up.
Everyone's favorite protagonist.
Where the shows what it's mentioned? It mentioned maybe it's like backup. Oh wait, he's using fire. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, they said this game's gonna be like a mid arc, which I think now I'm thinking to understand which arc they're in now for this game. So he's using the mix of fire and lightning. That's like, yeah, that's the one specific arc.
Yeah.
It's funny. He also said most popular arc, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know about them, but I think my still favorite arc was Different World.
Oh, Edolos or whatever?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good arc.
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
Maybe that means it's going to be like... No, it's not Tourney arc. Also, Tourney arcs are really good, but that's for a different reason.
Right.
Fucking Furge and... Light and Dark. I don't know if there's much else. Remind trailer, Omega Lol.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play it. I'm gonna hate myself playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
So
yeah, I know.
Obviously, there was Pirate Warriors 4. There was Altier. That it's hard for me to say. Atelier. I don't know.
I think it sounds like that. Rise Story. Yeah, that company right there. Those games are the people making Fairy Tail.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, which their games are kind of like so much. And then we could watch 15 minutes of Death Kill Me Now.
No, but I'm gonna just very briefly skim over it. But there's just some weird fucking things from it.
Well, you're a prisoner. That's for damn sure. You can't stare at his crotch, apparently. I'm not joking.
That's
People
really...
can see this now.
What the fuck?
They're showering. Kojima. I've already argued this about this game. Mentioned it, I'm like, okay, so we're seeing a little weird shit with ladders. I still don't understand the trailer where we saw something hunting you in a fucking forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's keeping like the main part which people want to know of the game under this huge fucking glass, and all the rest of the glass is all this bullshit. It's like a cake within a cake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe that analogy's too good for this game. Jello within Jello?
Nah. Either way.
Parfait? We'll go with a parfait.
Yeah, sure.
Customize it. Wow, this 50-minute trailer gameplay was really fucking nothing, wasn't it? Jesus.
That's a lot of like cosmetic stuff that they just really want to show off, don't they?
Kojima. You don't get to know shit about this game. You must play it.
Mads Mikkelsen. I like this actor. He's really cool.
Yeah, this game has a lot of like fucking big actors in it. I'll give him that. Jesus.
Troy Baker shows his face pretty much. I mean, I'm assuming later on in the game.
If I'm understanding like the early, like there's a 7-minute briefing trailer. It's like the beginning of the game, yada yada, like story based, where it's like, I think he's supposed to be this weird rogue cell that went, quote unquote, independence or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just hard to tell where Kojima's like trying to fuck with people. It feels like he's still fucking with us.
Yeah. This is Volume 2, by the way. I think Volume 1 had all the walking and whatever, the ladders and everything. I don't know why they
people changing your world, Fortnite. Sorry.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Volume 1.
相互超大容量0時間通信が可能となる。都市や人の
発動しました。で、自分の足跡も見えますけど、色によっ
You are
て
cut in the wood. Get to wonder.
One thing I will say about Kojima is that his voice is not what I imagined how he would sound like from like his appearance. It's just very different to me. Anyway.
It's okay, he is genius.
帽子をかぶったり、サングラス、これ JF レイさんとのコラボしてますけど、これはまあご自由にファッションなんで。
Man, you put on sunglasses, on a hat, just walk everywhere with
How
that.
much shit you're fucking carrying? Like, Jesus Christ. Ladder walking. Babies. Bridge baby. And then, oh yeah, there's Monster Energy drinks in this game. Oh, good.
Pretty sure someone in this episode drinks a lot of Monster. No, I'm kidding.
I think that's it right now. I'm knocking the fuck out of a guy to steal his vehicle. My vehicle now, bitches, even though I was running as fast as his vehicle for a short time. Monster Energy.
Yep.
Doesn't give you fucking wings.
What? How did that thing exploded? Hold on.
Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong. I never saw this part with the whole kind of like. Maybe like grenades and shit.
Oh, okay. So you threw a grenade and the red smoke came from the grenade. I thought the monster like exploded or something. I don't know.
I think it's a part
wait,
of it.
hold on. Something is happening. Stuff is happening. I have no idea what is going on. Neither
Japanese trailers. They're so much fun. Because one, we don't understand what the fuck you're saying, and two, it's a video game. At least we can say that finally. After 6 months.
It's certainly pretty. To its own degree. Very vast.
Back to walking across the US to connect people through life. I'm not joking, that's part of the story actually. Like, you're supposed to connect these specific nodes.
Oh man, can I
across the fucking US.
Can I run to Florida?
No. I lived in Michigan, I'm like, you don't go there. Feels bad. You have to go back, you have to go west. Feifel.
Oh, there's Mama.
I'm starting at the end of this ricochet, the old trailer. Yeah. One where the umbilical cord and the weird bit.
Invisible baby.
My baby's trapped on the other side.
Yeah.
This is just that old trailer we watched the Mama introduction and locating from another side.
Yep. Anyway, we still have no idea what the fuck is going on with this game.
It's just a Strand game, dude.
It's a Strand.
It's also a Strand game, you know?
Just Strand death.
Whoops.
It's also a Strand game, man.
It's a Strand game.
Nothing else.
It's all you need to know is a Strand game.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, they showed off more Code Vein stuff.
Yeah, the game's so close to being out that I kind of like, yeah. Like, I'm not joking. I think Code Vein's like... I'm the thing. What the fuck am I saying? Yeah, Code Vein comes out next week. Like, that's an eh. Really. Code Vein comes out the 27th.
Oh wow.
And it's been taken down.
Oh
Smile.
no! Alright, well... Well, I mean, I think
it's fine. People have legit been playing Code Vein on Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Oh wow.
I think
Street dates,
Factor
what are
Life.
those?
What?
What are street dates?
I think Factor Life. Well, no, I think they got it from Bandai. Oh my god, I almost fucked up saying that. Bandai Namco, like early, and they were allowed to stream it.
Bamco Nandai.
Bando Namkai, I think is what I said.
And then there was a.
Or they're playing a demo. Never mind, I lied. I think they were playing the demo. Or part of the early game to the point where, you know, NDAs kick in. Never mind. They played 4 hours, jeez. Then the weird Gundam game.
Yeah, weird random Gundam game with SD. Super deformation. Super deformed, I should say. Oh, there's Death Scythe. Remember that Gundam?
Yeah.
Heavy arms.
Yeah.
My favorite. Oh, Sandrock.
My old favorite.
And Shenlong. Let's see. Now, of course, Wing Zero. Gotta have Wing Zero. With the Buster.
Gotta have the most emo main character in the back in the day. Cosmic Era.
Oh, it's a 6-minute trailer? Holy crap.
And they gotta show off all the fucking... I think they're pretty much showing off, I'll assume, their early Gundams. And whatever generations, you know. For all you know, Hawk, there's iron-blooded orphans somewhere in this game.
I just came up to, I think.
Is that where they're at? I don't know the Gundams at this point.
Right there,
I'm just like... I didn't see G Gundam, so I'm slightly sad. Like, I think G Gundam's legit only been in, like, one game, and it was, like, the newest Super Robot Wars for now.
That fucking pose. There's... I think that's Barbatos.
Is that the weird pirate one? No. I think a different one.
Yeah, Barbatos.
Oh, look. It's insane as it goes berserk. So, okay. Is there like gameplay? I'm gonna say this game looks like fucking... It looks like no, there isn't. Don't look through it. But what is this gonna be, like Super Robot Wars, but just Gundams? I hope not. That'd be weird. So that's also more the appeal of like Super Robot Wars, just combining a bunch of generation stuff. Like, I mean, I think it was T was the newest one. Just really played it, but I picked it up because I'm terrible. Where, like, you know, they added Cowboy Bebop, and that's more interesting about those. It goes back to more of my point of why I like playing Dynasty Warriors that aren't, you know, history-based anymore.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Persona...
like Fire Emblem Heroes because it's weird.
Or you mean Warriors?
Warriors. Heroes. Yeah. Hero Warriors.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done that mistake too.
Yeah, and I'll try out fucking Persona 5 Scramble for some odd ass reason. Yo, I kind of hope in that game they give us the older, like, Persona characters, but I doubt it. Like, give us Persona 5 and 3 characters. That's what I want for those games. Just give us a mix.
Yeah.
Give us Elizabeth and fucking Margaret. Smile.
Oh yeah, there's also the ZX Legacy Collection.
Yeah.
And they showed off some Iceborne.
They showed off Rajang, pretty much, Hawk.
Yeah, Rajang.
That's what I'll tell you about that.
Oh, yeah,
they showed off like them fighting him in an arena, and he's an asshole. And they showed off their timeline for title updates, where December is going to be the next title update. So we go October, then... Oh wait, November gets an update because they still need your Horizon Zero Dawn. But December will be the next major one, like Rajang.
Wait, so
we don't know who's in that one.
Wait, sorry. When is Rajang coming out?
October 10th.
October 10th, okay. Okay.
And then sometime in November we'll get the Horizon Zero Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And then December will be the next update that's like Rajang. So it's going to be another monster update.
Got it. Okay.
And we'll see if Zawardo fucking picture is still true, because we never got all the monsters and
right.
the picture. So we'll see.
Of course, we got a new Sword Art Online game shown off, and then Soccer Wars, pretty cool. And then Final Fantasy, and then there's the Remind DLC, which I can't watch because I haven't played 3 yet.
You still believe the game? Yeah, no, that shit's super spoily. I can't even tell you that. Zawardo would even tell you that if he unfortunately watched it. I saw it and I'm like, sure. Then ZX, I think it's Tokyo Game Show that showed off whatever the fuck the Z Chaser mode is. No, it's just a speed fucking... Okay, it's speedrun mode. Got it.
Alright, well, I believe that's it for the TGS stuff, and now we can cover the remaining stuff that came out after, or right after, I think. And including more Azure
The Crossway stuff was kind of daring.
Yeah. Sort of maybe like either in between or after. But either way, there is Azure Lane Crosswave stuff going on. Still, they added Taiho into the DLC lineup, and they even have a new anime trailer for it.
Azure Lane's apparently getting an anime. Yeah, news to me.
I am gonna mute it just because it's Toho. But yeah, people can see it, so that's fine. And yeah, there's gonna be a anime for it.
Probably covering the first part of the story, I'm assuming. Because, yeah, I already watched this. There's some weird thing.
I have not seen this yet. I don't think.
I watched it because I'm like, what the fuck? There's an anime coming for Azure Lane. I'll watch that.
Oh, hold on. Who's in this?
Oh god, Hawk's gonna start diving down between each characters.
Oh, okay. I think that's St. Louis. That's I want to say Nevada.
Oh, god.
Anyway, Prince of Wales.
Hornet.
Yeah, and Hornet. Yep. Oh, there's the what do you call? I forgot what they're called. They're like called like the Beaver Squadron or something. It's like based off of a really old like
Kid Squadron.
Yeah, it's based off of a really old like battleship squadron from like the Civil War era or something like that.
It's funny, they're children.
And their children, of course.
Belfast. Forgot her. Hawk's favorite.
Belfast.
This part's adorable.
Well, actually, Hideo is my favorite. Belfast is the one with the live 2D shit, so that's why I had her on for a while. But Enterprise, of course.
I meant Enterprise.
Oh, Enterprise.
They'll say, hey, look, it's the one character I super.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they're talking with everyone's favorite character in Japan.
Ayanami.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's like a warship unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Laffy.
Yes.
And then the anime turns serious.
The Fox Girls.
Yep.
And it looks pretty cool. There's Belfast. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be some good action. Oh, there. Where is she?
Yeah.
Fucking Elizabeth. Oh, I think I went back a little too far.
Where how you go by seconds and
Whatever. All right. Well, we seen her. All right,
with
we're
her
fine.
maids.
uh,
My only and first joke of this. San Diego.
what?
San Diego is not seen. San
Oh
Diego's not
yeah.
the
She'll,
meme queen.
she'll probably be like in between, and she'll be like treated as a joke or something. I don't know, like a meme.
Fucking San Diego meme queen. Oh, there she is.
Mm-hmm.
Other fucking maids.
Mm-hmm.
Poor London.
uh. Anyway, I like to check it out. Oh, there you go.
Oh man, watching that trailer first, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a nice anime and shit. And then it just turns into war, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
Mm-hmm. Turn into a war. What's kind of nice, sort of, is...
Hey, look, I'm glad Ender showed up to hate me.
Is he still around?
Did he die? I think he died.
I don't. Moving on.
But they're adding new stuff. They're adding 3 houses outfits for some odd ass.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Come
Y'all
on,
can
bro.
talk about this.
We had a nice...
I had to put it. It wasn't just because you were gonna be here. Regardless, I put it on here because at least they're updating the fucking game instead of just, re-releasing it.
Mm-hmm.
The reasons to have a Wii U continue to diminish. All we need is Wonderful 101 and
Oh yeah. And that game won't be updated. It'll just be Wonderful 101 remake.
I don't know.
It won't be. I don't think there was much added. Bayonetta 2 wasn't updated much. You just got the outfits a lot easier, unless you had the amiibos.
Oh, there's the costume.
You don't know. You didn't play fucking Bayonetta 2, did you
I own
yet?
it.
Oh my god. I hate you so. I think that's the only game I'll ever hold truly against you will be Bayonetta.
I beat Bayonetta 1 like 3 times.
Yeah, so did I. And then again on the Switch. And then I beat Bayonetta 2.
I probably paid more. I probably paid more for Bayonetta 2 than you did.
I bought it for 360. Rented it several days.
You didn't buy Bayonetta 2 for 360. That's impossible. Bayonetta 2 never came to 360.
Oh wait, Bayonetta 2. Yeah, never mind.
Fucking.
I thought you meant Bayonetta 1.
Usoda.
We probably did pay more by buying 2 versions.
I paid because I got fucking. What's that thing where they fucking just up prices just for the hell of it?
Yeah.
Ripped off, I think is the word. Yeah.
Scalp?
They were selling the Bayonetta.
They're scalping, you mean?
It was not even scalp because it was just an official. They just raised the price. It was. I decided to buy Bayonetta 2 when it was within the same week that Bayonetta got announced for Smash. So all the Wii U Bayonetta 2s went up to $80.
I said the very last picture, like you said, Hawk, is the fucking. Actually, one reject saying was 3 houses. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So weird. I'm like, why? The reason I put this on here because then I'd be like, we're just gonna go why? Because I saw 3 houses outfits. I'm like, why didn't they just port it? Why Atlas? Why do you have time for this? Oh right, because you're already done with Persona 5. Never mind.
Freaking Momori, man. The tank. It's a little girl. Of course they make the little girl a tank. The combat was really fun though. I had a lot of fun with the combat.
Combat's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Coolest thing about the game, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think I liked someone's opinion that this game has more realistic test messaging than fucking Persona 5.
I don't care.
I know it's a stupid thing, but I laughed at it. New song, probably a new fucking dumb dungeon. They'll have some stupid puzzle that you guys would hate if you played it.
Oh man,
Alright.
that puzzle was so fucking bad. It was.
They're gonna have to change it.
They have to. They have to.
Well, I mean, if they're working on the dungeons and adding stuff, they're probably changing stuff.
No, they have to because it required the Wii U
You
tablet.
know,
Mm-hmm.
Like they have to change it. So
they're probably gonna make it so dumbfoundingly easy that anyone could do it now.
I think it was just bugged.
It was definitely bugged. And they didn't even bother to fix
Anyway,
it. Anyway. Well,
I was
yeah.
gonna say, you know what's in that, but wait, that's just gonna be a shitty sideline. I was gonna make some good Game Awards joke. Man, I can't wait for Game Awards on December 12th, where we still won't see Bayonetta 3.
Yeah. For those who didn't catch what we were just talking about, it was Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore.
Encore.
Yep. Yeah, which is basically kind of like what Persona 5 Royal is going through. You know, like same game, but with a lot of updates and whatever, and story is expanding and whatever, blah blah blah. In this case, yeah, similar treatment, but on a somewhat of a smaller scale. But yeah, it's cool. I mean, the game was fine for the most part. The gameplay was really fun, but I feel like overall the game kind of came out at the wrong time. You know, if it came out after the whole like resurgence of JRPGs, starting with or just Japanese games in general, with starting Yakuza 0, then I think this would have came out a little better, but it still had its weird kind of mishaps and stuff like that, especially with the censorship that went on with the swimsuit sort of, or the DLC.
They took out a whole scenario.
They took out a whole scenario because of what, swimsuits? Okay, you know, like wow, they actually took off.
Let's see if that. We'll see how much if that changes, because that's gonna be weird. Because that was DLC, right? And I mean, they have to port it over, so we'll see. Because now Nintendo's less caring about censorship compared to Sony. So that's the weird part. Because that was back in there. So what, Wii U like super censored in general and shit, and like they were being like, "This is supposed to be a kids console" or some bullshit.
No, they had the Ludi fucking Silent Hill and shit. I don't know, dude. I think it was just whoever was on the localization team. Personally, whoever localized it.
I think some of the censorship stuff is still there, like Kiria's outfit right here, because I remember it was originally more skimpy, and then, or at least it showed a lot more skin, let's just say, and then they still have this screenshot here with more, you know, coverage and stuff. So I think it's still not completely like back to what it was, you know, but at least they're making up for it with like all these additions or whatever. So I don't know, maybe we won't see the swimsuit DLC thing story scenario, but at least
Who
then
knows, my friend.
Yeah, but at least then they'll at least add more stuff to it. Like, but they're adding more characters that are playable, like Barry Goodman, the director, and I believe one more character. There was like 3 people that were off to the side. I think it was what's her face? This character's older sister or something like that. I'm not sure. Because she was like the foremost. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm lucky because I thought it was mentioned in the article.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there's more characters, there's more story to it, you know, blah blah blah. So that's cool that it's coming back, but I'm definitely not getting it because I feel like I already got the most out of it, and I don't really need any more to, you know, play it again. That's how I feel about it. But anyway, as Michi was kind of alluding to the next one, the Game Awards will return live on Thursday, December 12th from Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, streaming live around the world. Get tickets now. Anyway, the Game Awards is returning, and like Michi said, we'll see if we see more Bayonetta there, because that was shown off the one before, right? Not the last one, but the one before. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's 2 years old now.
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah. Maybe I should get tickets for it. It's in LA. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'd rather stay home and just react to it with the boys. That's how I kind of feel about it.
Yeah.
I if I'm going with someone, sure, but I hate going to places like that by myself. It's just weird. I'm not really like I don't know. I'm not like a go-getter, that type of go-getter, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, I'd rather just watch it from home with the boys.
I'll be at some type of work. Because by that time,
Wait,
I should
when is December 12th? What day is that on? Anyone know?
I don't fucking know.
No.
I'll look that up on my phone right now. Meanwhile, let me see. Where's my calendar? There you are.
It's a Thursday.
Is it on Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect because I'm off work. Oh, perfect. I'm off Thursdays. It's fate, man. It was fate. Anyway, oh sorry.
Fate of two worlds.
Anyways, in quick news, but I still have to bring it up because it's really funny. I guess, you know, we the people need a reminder that Sakurai, who said it himself, that he won't add characters like Goku or Iron Man into Smash because they're not video game characters. Boo-hoo. Officially from IGN.
Thanks, IGN. Needed that.
Yeah. You know, people are still looking for Goku or Iron Man or fucking Shrek or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. As much as, yeah, would be pretty cool. He would fit just fine, right? But he just wants to keep it video game characters, right? And we all know that Goku is not a video game character. Sorry to say. Yeah, he's been in a lot of video games. He has a lot of legacy behind him. But it's not the right kind of legacy. So, sorry, boys and girls. Even Sakurai said it himself. Goku will not be in Smash. But we do have someone that's kind of like Goku in some indirect sort of connection, and that's Dragon Quest. So there you go. That's the closest thing you can have to Goku. Sorry to say. Anyways, so speaking of Dragon Quest, 1, 2, and 3 are coming to the States. September 27th of 2019 on the Nintendo Switch. So more JRPGs that have been stuck in Japan are coming over to here. I always love that idea. Doesn't mean, you know, I'm not gonna necessarily pick up these games by no means, except maybe for what's the new one? 11, right? The definitive edition or whatever. But I'll probably pick that up after Final Fantasy 7. You know, when I'm, you know, familiarized with it. But we'll see. We'll see. And then meanwhile, it's just literally one headline. Oh, there it is. There's actually a link for it. So Platinum Games tweeted out that director and board member Hideki Kamiya, well known in the community by this point, has a world record for having the most score in Ninja Kid's Caravan mode or something like that. I'm not really familiar with it. I'm not sure what that game is, but it's called Arcade Archives Ninja Kid. So apparently he has the most score in there in the world, and he has a plaque for it. So there you go. We have two entities in this podcast that have the worst world record of something and the best world record for something. Funny how that worked. One for EA, being the worst or most downvoted comment, or whatever, on Reddit. And then this guy, Hideki Kamiya of all people, to hold a Guinness World Record of some kind for just playing a video game. As simple as that. How about that? Alright, so we're like driving through these. Next up, this one's awesome for me because it's Pokemon. We got another Pokemon revealed, and that is Sirfetch'd, who looks ridiculous but awesome.
Did you see the first reply to that tweet you clicked on?
Oh yeah, it's just
Is this actually real?
You're right, yeah.
I'm like half asleep, and I'm like,
Oh, you're half asleep. Okay, I thought you were playing Final Fantasy. I was gonna make a joke. It's like because me and Ender.
I logged on in case James actually wanted me to run him through.
I never said anything. Okay.
Yeah, so that way.
I was just making sure. So you're half asleep. Yeah, we're just letting comments go by. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Sirfetch'd is cool.
Yeah.
He looks weird.
He's a meme,
He's a
right?
fighting type.
He's definitely a meme. A good one.
So where the... Yeah, you're like didn't do anything else. Now I look at it, I like went to Serbia anyways. I'm like, cool, this link was absolutely not useful. It just links us to the fucking site. Is there much more info? I would say, Hawk, you shouldn't read this, but something was spoiled anyways. Good job, Internet.
Yeah.
And maybe someone else.
I guess in related news with Pokemon, Ash.
Oh my god!
Actually wins an official Pokemon League.
Okay, argument.
But what about the Orange League?
I know there is the Orange League, but that's the only anime.
What about Battle Frontier?
That is a little different, but it's still an equal
No one
accomplishment.
remembers the Battle Frontier exists. I miss the Battle Frontier Pepe hands.
I'm gonna lay down.
You made the joke.
All right, y'all. If y'all are gonna talk about Pokemon, can we talk about Blaze Blue real quick so I can go lay down? I hate the fucking
I'm talking about
detour of the
Shantae,
podcast.
whatever the fuck it is.
We can talk about Shantae whenever it comes out.
Blaze Blue?
Next.
Yeah, just let's talk about Blaze Blue real quick before I fucking pass out.
Okay. It was the last
I drank
one.
I
Okay.
drank the bottom of my coffee. It was like not even a sip. So
Yeah.
you want to take it away?
So,
So
we have a video of the more characters being revealed for BBTAG or Blaze Blue Cross Egg Battle.
because luckily our delay of this podcast lasted just long enough for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there was five last characters to be part of the big 2.0 update initially, which already revealed Akatsuki, Neapolitan, Blitztank, and Yumi. So then they added.
Yeah.
And who else?
And
older
Neapolitan.
characters. That's it.
Did I not say Neo?
Yeah,
No.
you already said the 4 characters.
Yeah.
Akatsuki
okay.
and Blitztank from Camp.
So there were 4 characters revealed, and then they revealed 5. So we're getting 9 more characters with the 2.0 update. And the other 5 characters they revealed was Celica, A Mercury. I'll save you on that one, Michi. You don't have to say her name.
I'm gonna say the
and
ants of
they
fucking
also
coconut.
added Liz, which was, other than Shadow Labyrinth, the only other original P4A or P4U, as it was in Japan.
AKA
The last
Elizabeth.
character to be added.
AKA Elizabeth.
Yeah, Elizabeth. Sorry, I call her Liz for short.
Right.
Then they revealed 3 villains, which was starting with the first Ultimax Persona character, which is Adachi. If y'all haven't played Persona 4 yet, I'm sorry.
That is a big spoiler, unfortunately, but you know.
He is a spoiler.
It is what
but
it is.
it don't matter.
Yeah.
He's cool. He doesn't shoot his gun though. No, he doesn't shoot his gun. It's all for show. They also revealed Hilda, boss character, zoning extraordinaire from Eunice. I don't look forward to fighting her.
Oof.
But we'll see what's up.
Yeah.
Then they also, someone's gonna have to save me on his name because I always want to say
Susano.
I want to say Susanoo.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Because
I've watched too much.
there's
Naruto,
other
I
things
don't
with
even know.
Susanoo, okay? Like with the dash O, like, and I don't. I'm just gonna call him Susan. All right, they added Susan from Blaze Blue.
Why don't you just call him the character Jessica Dan's gonna be
I don't
your
give a fuck.
with?
They added Susan from Blaze Blue Central Fiction.
Yes,
he doesn't
Shauna.
have to unlock his moves. So in kind of a way, he's kind of a more unlocked character. What I don't think y'all put on the docket is they also revealed details on the gameplay that's coming with 2.0. I'm going off these off the top of my head because I read these just the
There
other
wasn't
day.
much in the articles about the details.
They named what exactly the the offensive tag. Basically, if you mash A, it will deplete all your at the cost of all your what remaining tag meter you have. It will tag in your other opponent on the last hit of your A smart combo. This even works when you have no when you don't have any tag gauge. So, but basically, it's, in my eyes, it's a way to kind of punish people who only use the A smart combo, because if they're just spamming A, they're gonna end up doing that on accident, and then they don't have anything to break, no breaker gauge. They revealed more information on the clash, the overhead, the 5C. That is just spend meter to do more damage, but you don't have to worry about the timing, and you only can do it when you have a second character. So if one of your characters dies, you can't do it. They also revealed rampage time, last 80 seconds of a match. Everyone's going to have increased meter gain. So if the last 80 seconds there are 2 people in resonance, that shit's going to be crazy.
Wow.
What's one more thing? They also revealed that you can delay your incoming now. So
okay.
There was a lot of very ambiguous setups where people knew how to safe jump and call an assist to sandwich someone on incoming immediately. So that will probably be very much changed in the future.
Okay.
Y'all want to talk about the characters while I try to see if there's anything I missed?
I mean, sure, because I'm looking through everything. No news site gave me info like that, so I wasn't looking through Twitter, because at the time I was making the docket. Like, I'm looking at Reddit, there's nothing in my info, so sue me. I put a fucking
I covered it all. So, and then there's a lot of information about the gameplay of these characters. Too much to cover in my tired stupor, but I can say I think all the characters are pretty cool. Adachi not having any gunshots is kind of weird because he still has his gun. But I think
ripped from game. What do you want?
I think it's gonna be pretty. I'm excited for this. I know a lot of other people have fallen off of this game, but I still really like it. Neo looks super sick. Elizabeth looks incredibly sick. There's gonna be more stuff that they're gonna show at CEO Otaku. I think is where they're gonna have a playable demo.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
I'm wondering if we're gonna get any character balance changes leading up to 2.0.
Okay.
But I don't actually know. They haven't announced any such thing. But if they were to, We'll have
We're
to
not
see.
gonna know till close.
I think
Yeah.
Honestly.
they'll keep things the same until 2.0 comes out.
We already saw new
Yeah,
moves.
but they haven't
We
announced
don't know all
when
of them.
2.0 happens, if there's gonna be like changes to base roster to like, you know,
Okay. Yeah.
keep up with what we got going on. But
I'm-
if we do, either way, games for me is still super fun, and I look forward to checking it
Also,
out.
are you an
I look
original
forward to
trailer? I
Blitztank.
saw something.
I look forward to Blitztank and Taker together. I will try to see if
Oh
that
my
works
God.
personally for me, but you know, it's still an opportunity to try it out. But otherwise, I think I personally would like to try Celica, because I don't know, for some reason she was like the favorite character for me to kind of like always look into when it comes to lore for Blaze Blue. I don't know.
Ready to block 3 characters? I'm so excited to block 3 characters.
She's
'cause
not
the
really a puppet
user.
character. It's just all tied to her. They don't
Mhm.
separate.
Uh
Let's see.
No, they don't.
Oh.
She's like a stand. She's not a Carl Clover.
I
So you're safe. Don't worry. They said
wonder what they meant.
they said they
What?
haven't figured out how to add puppet characters yet. So
And that's so weird. The guy said there'd be things like mechanics from their games taken into that with these new characters. So who are they talking about? Because Susano doesn't have to unlock moves. That would have been a mechanic.
yeah, I have no idea what that guy said. That guy, I don't know. The shout outs to the people at Arc System Works U showing us off, and James Chen and beautiful dude. That was really cool. But some of the stuff like that, anyone in their position would be excited and want to mess with their own things. So some stuff didn't get shown off, but you know they put on a good show. But they missed some assists, you know, and stuff. But you know what? They're running simultaneously with the Japanese stream. I'm sure things you didn't see in the American stream, you could probably find footage of the Japanese stream showing it, or like I think the US stream showed more astrals than the Japanese stream. So
Okay. Yeah.
it's all good. We'll so
Yeah, seems pretty exciting. I think the choices were overall pretty good. I mean, I guess
look how fat this roster is.
it does. Yeah, just this alone.
Oh, they also they fixed the character select screen. You know how there was like.
I wish this was.
Well, no, it's still the same scroll, but you know how Heart was just on her own little miscellaneous, like her own thing, Heart by herself. Well, there's Heart and Akatsuki and Blitzcamp and all that. They're like on the same row, but like the row would change colors when you moved over them. So it's still BB, Eunice, Persona, Ruby, and then the miscellaneous hat will be everyone else. And
also, I hate we
Yumi.
stopped on this screen because there's a mistake in this screen because they have 2 Rachels.
What?
Look at the top next to Ruby, and then to the right of her is another Rachel picture instead of. I think. Yeah, no, I was looking at Reddit. They fucked that up in the trailer. I'm like, I think that's supposed to be.
You know why it is? It's because they have a bad number of characters.
Oh wait, no,
Because
Neo's down there next to Ragna. Never mind, they fucked it up. Yeah.
Because they had to make it symmetrical, but think about it, they revealed 9 characters today, so.
It's an odd number, yeah.
Should just put 2 Ruby faces. Just to fuck with people.
Oh no, they should have made it like gray or something, just to fuck with people. Like, who's the mystery character or something.
It's okay. I thought they were fucking us in the trailer because before they show the villains, there's a bunch of TV screens, but they're just showing like intros and like anime stuff from other stuff because I did see a bit of black
actually
here.
from Ruby.
Yeah, that was the weird part. I'm like, what the fuck?
If you move right there at 215.
Oh.
215. Well, this is fine. Yeah.
Oh.
If you look at if you look at the TVs, there's just like scenes from the intros to the respective games, and there's just scenes from Ruby. So
it shows Cinder and Byakuya and like a couple of them. Like,
gotcha.
I don't think this is a hint towards anything. They're just showing what
they just have the rights to the footage to put it out there. So
there's
She could make it in. She was an Ultimax character.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already assuming Ultimax is
It
now
could
on the
be
table.
Risei. Like, I think that I personally feel like with 2.0 and with how excited and how many viewers they had,
Oh yeah.
even if tournament entrance and like Twitch viewership isn't that high, I feel like the game's still very popular, and I feel like we'll get another batch of characters.
I'm the
given
only
time.
person excited for the new scenario story stuff because I actually did it because it was
I never
stupid.
touched that story stuff.
I know.
It's
I beat
kind of
all
hard
of
to
it.
get through, honestly, because it's.
I know. I turned my brain off. I was like, it's an Arxis story. Time to turn my brain off.
I almost fell asleep, and I never fall
I
asleep.
did it when I was awake.
Last time I tried to
Are
play
you
an Arxis
kidding me?
story
I
was
fell
Continuum
asleep.
Shift.
I fell asleep during Guilty Gear's Revelator's fucking first story. I'm like,
That's a little hard for me.
this is just a movie.
I've
Well, that game's just a movie. You don't even do fights.
Yeah,
It's legit
they're moving
just a
around at
movie.
least, but with this, it's like a visual novel, weird fucking format.
At least you fight, and then I got some idea of what characters I might try.
True.
Like Ruby. Ruby was easy.
True.
Learned that day one.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
In the old Guilty Gears, at least there's some interest.
All right.
Yeah, no, there's more hope towards Ultimax and them focusing on the other Blaze Blues at this point because they specifically had a show. Cecilia was in Chrono Phantasm, and Susano does not show up till fucking very end. His lore is very confusing.
Yeah. And just a little reminder, there are other improvements that are cosmetic, but you know they're pretty cool, like the new the intros and stuff like that they're adding in with with more character interactions. So that's really neat.
Fixing all the ones, which bugged me.
So maybe we'll see Naoto and Naoto interacting with each other now.
Oh my god.
So I hope to see that. But you know that's just like the small things that you know one would appreciate. But
I'm gonna go throw myself into a TV.
All right, man.
And by TV I mean a bed. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all right. No, thank you for.
That's fine. We don't have much left.
Yeah, thank you for coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Since
yeah,
we're
Blaze
out of
Blue.
work.
Come November, we'll talk about it more. Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully, we can convince some of the older people to pick it up. Was there anything else on the docket? I don't think there was anything else I really had opinions on. TGS was cool, but there was nothing that was like super crazy. Can you just scroll up?
Oh yeah. Right here. I personally feel like TGS felt like E3. As being.
Are y'all gonna talk about how fucking weird E3's fucking business slideshows were?
Oh yeah.
I think I'll give y'all that story, and I'm gonna peace out and just say, corporations suck, dude. They just want your money.
Yeah.
Fucking
social goods.
Social good and good giving. Fucking exploitive ass fucking corporate businesses just trying to make money instead of spending money to secure media badges, fucking home addresses.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I have to say about the ESA.
Alrighty.
Alright. I'll catch y'all guys next time. I almost said next week, but then I remembered this ain't a weekly podcast anymore.
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. Alright. Peace out.
Take care. Alright, so anyways, as he signs off, we do have a couple of just a couple of things, just small ones, just to, you know, wrap things up. Shantae is launching tomorrow, right? Or is it technically today as we record this?
I don't know. I just saw the word part 1. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking play part 1 of something. Nope.
Oh, okay, it says the 18th. Okay, so the game is already out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game is already out. So Shantae, in the Seven Sirens Part 1 is out. So
I'll wait for a full game of that.
Mm-hmm.
Explains why we got the intro so quickly, although, I mean, I'll save another bit. Oh, he's gone, and we'll probably watch it now because you didn't put him in the doc. Because you don't want to see anything else about Indivisible. You saw Indivisible already posted out, right?
What's up?
Indivisible already posted their full intro
Oh.
by Studio Trigger and Titmouse.
I will bring that up. I haven't seen it yet.
I was purposely like, Wander showed up, and I'm not gonna show it because he's like, I don't want to see anything else about that game, and I'm like, well, fine. Yeah, Indivisible opening animation. I already have it from Gametsu if you want it.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, is it right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Full version, bit of spoilers, but you've seen the bit of spoilers, like.
Let's go, Rosie!
Well, you tell other people spoilers because it shows off a gameplay gimmick if you didn't play the demo or watch it when I play the demo of.
Right.
On just, other bit. And a lot of the characters you're supposed to get. I guess that's slightly a spoiler, but at this point, like, whatever.
A lot of anime openings do that anyway. They show off the characters who join your party, that sort of thing.
It's so weird. I didn't realize Titmouse was going to be the other one. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's an interesting blend of a Japanese and then American studio. Because the only reason I know Titmouse even more now is because they're kind of doing a cartoon show based on a certain D&D thing that I also funded, so yay. We got like $10 million.
That pirate girl.
Naga Rider. That's who I'm super excited for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a few more you're gonna be excited for. Showing new game aspects.
Whoa. Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Oh, it gets better, because we've seen some people kind of saw in the beginning, it's just once it gets later. I can't control it. Marvel 3 joke.
Whoa.
They show off way more in this point. I'm like, huh. And there's the big old turban guy that you get early. Plot that I don't fucking understand.
Oh, that's a nice
Characters.
shot. I like this.
Characters. 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 You have a lot of team members. Like, this game gonna be fun.
Nice. Very nice. Coming October 8th.
Yep, 2 weeks.
It's weird.
Done by Studio Trigger and Titmouse.
Yeah. It doesn't say Nintendo Switch in there. It should be, but
Switch is like
Is it
the
coming in
Switch is
later?
like behind.
Oh, okay, it's coming in later, so that's why.
I think the Switch was super behind. That's why.
Okay.
I mean, give credit if people pre-order for the Switch, and you can do that, but it's still super delayed. They weren't, because originally when this game was going out, it was gonna be like Wii in Wii U status, but then it's like nope. Yeah, it says Switch for later in 2019, so probably like November, December. Which isn't bad. I mean, you get to play it on the go. Again, I could imagine people doing lots of playthroughs. We'll see.
Yeah.
And that just makes me more excited for that game.
Yeah, I remember the one demo / beta I did on stream, and I remember having a lot of fun with it, with the combat and stuff. It was just kind of unique at the time, and the platforming and stuff wasn't too bad at the time with the axe and all that, and the running and stuff. Kind of reminiscent to like Castlevania / like Metroid sort of thing. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to it still. It's been a long time. Yeah, I mean, it definitely went through a process. That's how things go. Like, things take years to develop and stuff. That's what people don't really think about. Same with movies. They take a long time, and all that. The good stuff takes time. And you know, Indivisible comes from that the indie game studio that made Skullgirls, and as soon as they got the funds and all that stuff, they took their time, you know. But I think overall it seems looking pretty good. Probably there's gonna be some bugs, but you know, I have faith in them. I look forward to it still. Looks pretty good from what I'm seeing. I'm excited for it. I'll try to certainly like shuffle between the games that do come out in October. But again, looks great. What about you, Michi?
I funded it. I've been waiting for it.
Yeah, I funded it enough to where
I literally have Indivisible. I funded pretty sure like day one, like that moment it was announced, because it was like that game and Bloodstained, and I'm like, I put hands behind both these games, and these are the only ones I'll put true hands behind.
I think a good number of us in the podcast anyway have put money into it. I know Endergamma, who you know.
Oh, well, I was gonna say also Skullgirls for Steam.
Oh,
that was a crowdfund too. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I fucked up in how I spelled my name back in the day, so it's always I don't know if I have a Steam thing anymore of like finding my name in the goddamn credits. Yeah, Skullgirls is also funded. That was a little before that.
Right. I almost forgot about that. But anyway, I also contributed to the crowdfunding as well, to where I can get 2 versions of the game with the PS4 and Switch, and I forget which one is physical or digital, but anywho, either way, I'm getting it. I'm getting my hands on it. Yeah, it's all good in the hood. Hopefully, they can deliver on that promise. You know, they can actually distribute the games and the process goes smoothly, unlike certain indie games. Mighty Number 9. But anyway.
What are you talking about? I don't remember what game you're talking about. My store finally sold out of all their old copies of it. My still was for too high of a price. If it was under $5, there's no chance I would touch that game. And it was under $5. It's like 10. I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Wait, why do that? Because there's already Mega Man game
11.
11, yes, thank you. 11.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Try the game once. I mean, you're telling the person back before Mega Man. And also, if I want to play an interesting version of fucking Mighty Number 9, I'll just play Striker Gunvolt. It's the same concept, but it's an actual good game.
Yeah.
Why else would I have 2 sequels and a technical 3rd game about to come out?
And has
actually this week.
Yeah, and has made a bunch of appearances in other indie games as well.
Man, I would love if... Okay, that's a pipe dream, would never happen, but God, I would love if... Fuck. I'm going to say Gunvolt. I'm trying to think of his other name, but I can't remember. If Gunvolt showed up in Smash...
Yeah.
That would be an interesting one. Made by Anti-Corrects and technically done by, unfortunately, the guy that did Mighty Number 9. This is a company that...
Yeah.
I have to remember this. Developer that did the Mega Man Zero's games. Which are getting released very later. Which I also can't wait to play.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, you know, Indivisible. Can't wait. So before as we were kind of diverted off from Surfetched, I kind of wanted to say a couple more things, you know, because I didn't want to go to bed. So I believe this Pokemon is just a region exclusive. I don't think it's an evolution.
It's a region, I think.
I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in here, but could be. Let's see. Oh boy, they need to really work on the navigation in this. But anyway, I believe Surfetch is just a region exclusive, but you know what? I'm gonna look at this up. Fuck it. This is kind of bothering me now. There we go. Oh, first off, it's a fighting type Pokemon. Okay, wow. I thought it would be a flying fighting type. That'd be pretty cool, but no, I guess not. Wait, is Farfetch a flying type? I forget. Is it normal? Oh, yeah, it's normal and flying. Yeah, he's just fighting.
Yeah.
He's just fighting. Weird. Oh, it says. Oh, okay. So it does evolve from Farfetch. Okay. So I was wrong. That was a region exclusive thing. So if you. What was that?
You continue. I was just looking at something early.
Oh, okay.
Just don't check if it was a spoiler. It's partially.
Okay. So anyway, if you train Farfetch and Galar, it evolves to Surfetch. So that's just how it goes. All right. Simple enough. Simple enough. So yeah. Looks great. I actually do like this kind of design. It's really cool how they incorporated like nature stuff but turned into weapons, this sort of thing. Really neat. I think there was a trailer for Surfetch that was like really cool. Let me just look this up real quick. There you go. YouTube knows.
Never mind. People don't even know who the last characters are for fucking. They don't even know if they're real for the third and fourth wave. Completely. Interesting.
For what?
Fire Emblem.
Oh, okay.
For Yaz's. Like, there's like a translation apparently, but it was from pictures and we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Ports within Famitsu's news guidebook for 3 houses and outline of third and fourth. But I didn't say the other one because interesting. Apparently, quote unquote, the fourth waves are characters that aren't in the games, so that's weird. So yeah, guess they're not spoilers. Hopefully, the new classes. Round 4 new classes. Interesting.
Where is that other trailer?
Where you should look up Pokemon.
Yeah, there's that other like Japanese trailer or something like that for Surfetched, but
I don't know. I didn't see any trailers.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Surfetched, pretty cool. Still looking forward to Sword and Shield. Yeah, funny because you know Surfetch has a sword and shield pretty much. Well, I mean, it's kind of a lance.
It's a lance.
Yeah.
We're gonna argue.
It's
It is not a sword.
Yeah.
He's a lance infantryman who defends against horses.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's Surfetch. Pretty cool looking. I like the design of it. Anyway, this isn't exactly new, but but you know, it's Jump Force.
What are you talking about this stick bag?
Yeah. So it was the list itself was already revealed a while back, but now they actually kind of revealed the next character for Jump Force, which is Madara Uchiha, which is, you know, Big Daddy.
He doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Especially since he's supposed to be an undead fucking motherfucker, technically.
Mm-hmm. This is the wrong way of using the Unreal 4 engine, and good God, those rocks look awful. Anyway.
Susanoo does not look great either.
Susanoo himself. It's just
perfected Susanoo.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said. I'm like, right, yeah.
A lot of clashing art directions going on.
The textures seem to be clashing. Like, I was gonna say, go back to that. Look at his arms color, and then like that graphics for the rest of them. Like, what the fuck is the blue lightning, blue energy, and then the rest of it's just purple.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good color clashing.
Yeah.
Giant swords too. I guess the swords are supposed to be giving off energy. I don't know. Glad I only watched this in an anime and read a book.
Yeah. Yeah, Gem Force is still doing its thing. But I think by the end of the DLC
Soon, One Piece fighting game will take over, and then we'll make fun of that.
Yeah, yeah. It's the fighting game that's not a fighting game. Pretty much.
I mean, it's a fighting game in most sets, but in the story, you're just trying to fucking bullshit time. It makes no sense.
Yep. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, I believe that's it. What were you looking at?
Notes.
What were you looking at for the Fire Emblem thing? I think there was a leak list or something.
That's leak pictures and stuff. Like leak guessing. If you want to say it, sure. Because I mean, he's not here, and if it is right, then sure.
That's I mean, my thing about those things is that I always think that they're not. I don't take them seriously until they come out. So.
And I mean, unfortunately, though, compared to like, what is it? Like Grand Blue's just turned out right, so that's fucked up. And plus, I think people already know what's in Wave 3, so unless this is just part of that, maybe people are guessing. I swear, like, dogs have already been confirmed and Petting and Sauna. And Maiden Butler's costumes would make sense because, you know, Japan loves that shit. Persona 5 has Maiden Butler outfits.
Alright, so for those who are listening, if you don't want to be spoiled by the DLC for Fire Emblem Three Houses...
I mean, the free bit is kind of sparkly. I just realized, looked at the joke and
right.
like, oh! And you have to take a very specific route to get him.
Oh, okay.
Because, do you want who he is? Because can you remember who the free DLC character is?
Wait, what? Oh,
the first one, Jerry Zeta.
Yeah, it's the guy in the mask, right?
Yep, he's technically the fencing instructor.
Yeah, and he went like missing, and
does something.
And he went missing, and he was never like really spoken about, sort of since. Like you didn't really.
Yeah, that's because you need a specific route.
Yeah.
You need two characters, and it's like I think Mercedes. I'll say that bit. How about that? That's fine. I didn't know it also towards you if it's true, because specifically, apparently you need. Oh my god, where the fuck did it go? Da 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 da.
Anyway,
War phase.
I'll read the Wave 3 free DLC, which is new playable unit Juritsa, and then new support conversations and new activities and online features. So that's that for Wave 3. Wave 3 paid DLC is new playable unit Anna, who's the shopkeeper, new monastery facilities and online features, Anna and Jerisa paralogs, new quests, reportedly around 10, says, new activities with the sauna, playing dogs and cats, new costumes with maid, butler, and more, new battalions, maid and butler. And now here's a big one. Wave 4, paid DLC. Side story, Abyss mode. New playable units. Juris. Balthazar, thank you.
That's the way to say it in sense, but since it's rough translation, I don't think that's right.
Okay.
And like, well, the weird part of the joke of that is Balthazar's like in Guild Wars 2, he's like a god, but he's not the best one. And I think when I looked it up, it's like not. I think he's a demon technically in like other lore, so that'll be weird.
I was gonna butcher this one. Constancy? I don't know.
We don't know. It's rough translations. We don't know if they're right, so we're taking guesses.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Javi. Again, these are to native translations. New sport conversations, new monastery facilities, online features, new classes, reportedly around 4, and enemy monsters. What were you gonna say, Michi?
Nothing. I thought at next level, I looked at names, I'm like, there's some weird fucking names, but I think it's like Ares, because like, would they put in Fire Emblem Heroes characters into that for them? Like, the girl and... Because, like, Javi sounds so weird and familiar.
New hero relics, new paralogs and quests, new battalions and gambits, and new costumes for Byleth, male and female, and Solthis. So if that's true,
No one just says this was leaked by Famatsu, so nope, I'm not finding shit.
yeah, we don't know. Who knows if this is real or not? But
This would be essentially your story. It's going to be a side story, which will be weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to see the new classes. Unfortunately, we won't see the DLC characters from other Fire Emblem stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's always possibilities of new DLC after that, and that'll be like a separate thing. Like there's no pass for it. It's just like, oh, you just pay this and that's it. You know. That's that's those are the characters you get. Blah blah. I don't know. Either way.
But yeah, okay, to explain that one character, you name Mercedes and Casper in your house, apparently. Which would explain something.
What? Oh, okay.
Jerzita. To finish what you need for him, you need Mercedes and Caspar.
Oh.
I said Casper. You probably never recruit both of them, I'm assuming. That game is very complicated. I can see why people say there's a lot of routes.
I actually had both of them in my Golden Deer run.
After Warface?
No, that was before.
Times. Well, it talks about it's supposed to. Then a paralog should have been open, apparently. Interesting. That's weird. Maybe you had something unlucky. And I don't know.
Wait, is he out already?
No.
Oh, well then.
There's resolution to what you say. Let's put it like this. There's resolution to missing. But you need 2 characters to discuss it.
Okay, so I need to update then. And then do the thing.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
It says before the update, though, you're supposed to get a...
Weird. Anyway, well, we'll see what happens. We'll get to that bridge eventually. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it. We've ran this for 3 hours, which is a good amount of time. So that's pretty much it from me, at least. So you don't have anything else, right, Michi?
Not that I saw.
Okay.
The paralog, the face beneath. Huh. There's something missed. Who knows?
Anyway.
Not really. As I was double checking the internet has not given me anything new. I think. Just double rechecking my brain as I was looking through stuff.
I mean, I guess there's a thing with E3 that we were kind of just like talking about with the whole like,
I don't give a fuck about that. There was another thing about E3 that you can give less about influencers and fucking certain people what they want to call for, and I'm like, oh boy. They use the word influencers, which has now become kind of a weird term.
Yeah. Sort of a meme too, for some YouTubers and stuff. I've been to those kind of events, like influencer events for Funimation, and it's just like I don't know. It's kind of whatever, honestly. It's just like, okay, you know, you do this thing, and then you
All
go,
right, that thing.
what's up?
Nothing. I remembered. Well, after the podcast in 2 days, we'll hear Sony's version of a direct.
Oh,
That's what we almost forgot. And
all right.
did you hear what said's going to be shown finally? Last of Us 2.
Oh.
That game went dark as fuck for the last like months, and people like, we're going to get a release date, and their official Twitter said, keep an eye on the state of play, and I'm like, well, a lot of people are about to be happy.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's a nice little preview as to what we're going to talk about for the next podcast. So anyway.
Yeah, the boring state of the play direct. Oh boy.
Anyways, that's it from us. This has been the 94th episode. It is kind of getting late for me. So thank you guys so much. And don't forget to check us out on iTunes if you haven't already. We have stuff there. Same with Spotify, SoundCloud, and of course we have YouTube, of course. That's where we upload the video version of these podcasts. So all the information should be in the description of each platform anyway. Whether it's YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, blah, 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 SoundCloud, you name it. So don't forget to check us out on those, so that way you can take us on the go, you know, in the car, when you're stuck on the freeway or something like me. On the 405, it's a horrible fucking freeway. But anyway, that's it for reals. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.